Shout out to the chat. What's up, y'all? Yeah, yeah. We having fun. We living life. We nice and young. Gotta say we lived it right. We young and grown. We don't need no approval. We young and grown, and that's what we gonna stay true to. Shout out to the chat. We young and grown. We don't need no approval. We young and grown, and that's what we gonna stay true to. Because we young and grown. We young and grown. Oh. What up, everybody? What's going on? I go by the name of Jacques Wilkins. Check it out. Check me out. Look. This life can be so stressing. All work, no play, no time for resting. All the time we investing on things that don't matter. Tell me. Yeah. Let's turn it down a little bit. What's going on, everybody? What's up with everybody? What's good? What's good? I go by the name of Jacques Wilkins. Shout out to everybody in the chat. What's going on, chat? How y'all living, man? What's good? What's good? What's good? Yo, tonight we are celebrating 10,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel. Shout out to Jen. What's going on, Jen? Jen says, congratulations. Francisca says, one love, baby. Jose Gonzalez, muchas chicas. They got muchas chicas. DeMarcus in the building. The boss is in the building. Let's go. Let's go. We having fun. Shout out to that margarita. Shout out to Kirkland Margarita. Yeah. We young and grown. We young. We young. All right, y'all. Thank you guys for being a part of this live. I gotta put this on, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody rocking with me. I appreciate y'all. I got a lot going on. So shout out to everybody in the chat. Listen, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for over 10,000 subscribers on YouTube right now. Thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate it. Jen said you did that. Appreciate it, y'all. Listen, on tonight's live chat, I just want to talk to you guys a little bit. I want to tell you guys thank you for everything you guys have been doing on the channel. Thank you for everyone who's been subscribing. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to all the day one subscribers that have been there for a minute. I really appreciate y'all, man. The love is coming in. Thank you guys so much, man. Brian says, whoa, that was fast. Congratulations, Jacques. Thank you guys, man. Listen, tonight, I want to talk to you guys about a few things, man. One of the top things I want to talk to you guys about is appreciation and gratitude. I'm so grateful for you guys. I'm so grateful for all the support that you guys have been giving me. And I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about my journey getting here, what made me actually decide to do YouTube. And tonight we're going to be sipping on that margarita. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Kirkland Margarita. You guys know usually I sip on that Martinelli's. But tonight's a little special, so we sipping on a little something that got me feeling fantastic. So I go by the name of Jacques Wilkins. If you don't know, then you won't know. I'm also known as Mr. Young Grown. I'm also known as Mr. Shout out to Zona Norte. Mr. Shawty so bad, she might make you catch a court case. You guys know the vibes. They said, respect, bro. You did it. Fue pam. Saga fet. We living, man. 10,000 subscribers, guys. We're on our road to 100,000. 10,000 moun. Na pwes nunca arrive 100,000 moun. So thank you guys for support, guys. I really appreciate it, man. I want to tell everybody thank you for all the people that's been going to my Young Grown my spread shop. You guys have been getting your Young Grown clothing. You've been supporting the Young Grown merch. Thank you guys for supporting the merch. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the squad. Thank you guys for buying the merch. Thank you guys so much for all the support, man. I want to tell you guys about some of my favorite parts of this YouTube journey up to 10,000 subscribers right now. You know, when we first started, like anything else, it's all about the journey. It's not really about the destination. There's a couple milestones in YouTube that's really important. That's really really exciting. You know, the first milestone, of course, is 1,000 subscribers. Carlene in the building. Que bon Dieu continue béni base. Thank you, Carlene. Carlene checking in from Haiti. Merci en pile. 10,000 abonnés. N'a regardé pour nous si nous arriver dans 100,000. So thank you guys. We got love all over the world, man. I got people in England, people in Haiti, people in India, all over the world supporting the young grown stuff. So thank y'all again, man. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna take a shot to y'all. Shots to y'all. Respect. We chilling. Jeep out the air in the building. Jacques, this is all you. Haven't even been 1.5 years from 1,000 to 10K. I appreciate it, Jeep out there. To be honest with y'all, supposed to be. Actually, let me not say that. You got to be appreciative for every milestone in your journey. Jeep out there, what's been good with you? How's everything going in your journey? Are you still doing what was you doing? You was doing the IT. You was on your IT journey, information technology. I think it was, I'm not sure the exact thing it was. I'm not sure if you were doing cybersecurity as well, but shout out to you, G Patier. You've been one of the day ones. You've been with us for a long, long time. Naughty Slim's in the building. Naughty Slim, what's going on? How you feeling? Shout out to Naughty Slim. I've been watching your videos, Naughty. I've been watching all your fitness videos. I see you, Naughty. Appreciate you guys. So yeah, y'all. So one of my favorite parts about doing this YouTube, I'm gonna tell you guys. This video is gonna be about gratitude. You got to be grateful. You got to be thankful. And one of my favorite parts about doing this YouTube is the people I've been able to touch, the people I've been able to help, the people I've been able to motivate, right? Hold on, let's go this way. I gotta make sure. I gotta thank this man. Thank you for your service. Jacques Wilkins, appreciate you. But yeah, the people I've been able to touch, the people I've been able to support, I think the biggest thing we can do in life is inspire, right? I've been able to inspire some people that has really helped me out. So I was able to inspire a lot of people to travel. You know, I was able to inspire a lot of people to try things that they might have been scared to do. Don Julio in the building. Shout out to Don Julio, another one of the day ones that have been in there for a minute. Don Julio, what's going on? Clifford, ça qu'a fait, Clifford. Bon travail, bro. Thank you, Clifford. Ça qu'a fait. That's my boy, Dominican Republic in the building. Clifford, ça qu'a fait. Comment est-ce ça qu'a passé? So yeah, I've been able to inspire. One of the things I was able to do, which is really, touched my heart. When I was doing Viva Tijuana, shout out to Don Julio. One of my this video is about appreciation. It's about being grateful and gratitude, right? Through my YouTube journey, I was able to touch a lot of people and help a lot of people. I was able to talk to some people and help them actually make a choice. A lot of people were, I think I started going really hard on YouTube after the Corona hit, and there was a lot going on. A lot of people were like looking for an escape, looking for places to go. And you guys know I do travel content. My content is a lot. I got a lot of different type of content, actually. I got my content's all about motivation. It's all about travel. It's all about encouragement. And it's all about like music, so, this is what we do. So with the travel content, I was able to encourage a lot of people to think outside of the box, outside of the matrix. There's people that have been able to actually help move to Mexico, which was amazing. People were calling me on Instagram. You guys know, a lot of you guys who actually follow me, you can actually hit me up on Instagram. I'm actually, I'm a real dude. I'm talking to everybody. I'm chatting up with everybody. And it's super cool. By the way, guys, let me know what city, what state you're watching from. Get in the comment section right now. Let me know what city, what state you're watching from. Thank you for your support. So there's people that actually called me and they said, Jacques, man, I see your videos. I love your videos. And I'm actually interested in moving. I didn't even think this was an option. I want to move. And I actually talked to them through Instagram. I'm able to help them. I helped them through Facebook Marketplace. I helped them find places to stay. I helped them just find some things. Can you imagine seeing somebody on the YouTube and then seeing what they're doing and then calling them and reaching out to them and actually they reach back? Shout out to Christopher Payne's in the building. Houston, Texas, H-Town. Shoot, we in Houston right now. Where's my Houston John? Shout out to Houston. Shout out to you. Yo, Chris, how you feeling, man? How's your week? What's going on? Thank you for supporting this channel. But yeah, guys, I was able to actually encourage and help people actually change their lives through the YouTube platform. So it's been amazing, man. People have hit me up. They've asked me certain questions, and I've been able to explain things, and I've even done videos specifically answering some questions. So guys, please make sure you go ahead and give this video a like right now. Get a video like if you haven't already. Give it the golden like for your boy Jacques Wilkins. Christopher says, I'm good, man. I can't complain. I'm chilling. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hey, guys, by the way, a lot of y'all have been supporting the merch. So check this out. I'm putting this up right here. If you haven't already, make sure you go and get your merch. Go get your mercy. Spell that wrong. Cleeford's in the building. Go and get your merch. Make sure you guys go and get that young grown merch. You guys know the vibes. Thank you guys for the support. Continue to get the merch and send them all out. Okay, so just the other day, I was able to talk to somebody, and he was asking me, said, listen, man, I'm thinking about moving somewhere, and I want to know about traveling. I want to know about how do I get there? How do I cross the border? How do I do this? How do I do that? And I was able to basically break it down from scratch, everything that he needs to do. And that was one of my biggest things. I was so appreciative to be able to do that, to help him out. Now, another part that I really appreciate in this YouTube journey, right now we're at 10,000 plus subscribers. We're heading to 100,000 subscribers. And you guys know there's a couple, milestones. One of them is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. If you want to become a YouTube partner, that's something that's really important. G. Patier says, I'm still on the cybersecurity path. I've been studying and working on projects to reinforce the knowledge. AI is strong this year. Need to catch up. Young and grown. That's what's up. Young and grown. We lit. That's what's up. Another part that has been amazing for me on this YouTube journey is the people I've been able to meet. Like G. Patier, man. I remember meeting up. I remember G. Patier found my content. He said, what's up to me? We started talking. We build connections, build relationships. And I think building a relationship is one of the coolest things you could do. So that's something I'm very grateful for. Nadi said, are you still doing travel? I still am. I'm still doing travel videos. Right now, I'm working on a couple things. You guys know the whole young and grown vibe is about being young, but having a grown mindset. Always trying to, just do more in life. Just always trying to better yourself and work harder. And also by being grown and having a young heart. So lately, I've been working on accomplishing some of my dreams, some dreams that I've had for a while. And I'm trying to accomplish certain things, and there's a balance, right? I'd love to be able to do YouTube all the time, every second, like I was before. Clifton is in the building, and Clifton is going places. What up, Jacques? Congratulations! Shout out to Cliff, another one of the day ones. Right now, we're talking about some of the gratitude. I'm just telling you guys, thank you so much for being with me throughout this journey. I know it's been up and down. I know I've dropped a lot of videos, slowed down a little bit. But, gratitude is something that's really amazing. So thank you guys for rocking with me. Like I said, one of the things I enjoyed was being able to literally touch people, literally change people's lives. I've had people come from all over United States to come and travel to Mexico, because that's where I was at the time, traveling to Mexico. Good night. May God bless you and give you energy. May God give you more energy to work. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that comment. So I've had people, from New York, from Arkansas, Alabama, hit me up. Yo, Jacques, I want to go over there. I want to check out some of the things that you're doing. Thank you for doing those videos. How do I do that? And for me to be able to connect with people, it's been the most amazing part of this journey. Don Julio says the vibes. So everybody in the chat right now, tell me one of your favorite videos that I did. Tell me how you found my content. Tell me what made you actually hit that subscribe button. I think that's really important, man. So over 10,000 people found value in the content that I'm making. So I really appreciate that, guys. I really thank you guys so much. Jose says, yo, Don Julio, what's up with your boy Luke Powell? What's going on with Luke? Shout out to Luke. Another thing, I actually had shout out to Lisa and Mike. I actually had some people who actually decided that they wanted to come to Tijuana. They called me and said, Wilkins, Jacques, can you actually be my Tijuana guide? And shout out to Lisa and Mike. And because of the videos they saw I was doing, they actually, they hired me to walk them around Tijuana and show them around and just be their guide. They trusted me to do that. So I think that's been the thing that I love the most so far about this YouTube journey, being able to help people, being able to inspire people. G. Patier says, any subscribers who hasn't seen the live stream that Jacques did. Any subscriber, okay, I got to take a drink for this. Shout out to G Potier. Any subscriber who hasn't seen the live stream that Jacques did when he reached 1,000 subscribers need to see that video. So I'm guessing that's the video that really brought G Potier in as a, as like a part of my YouTube family, someone who liked what we're doing. So I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. So, let's have a Q&A. I'd like to talk to you guys and thank you guys and just, get to know what actually brought you guys in, what you guys like. Thank you, G Potier. I remember that was amazing live because we just hit 1,000 subscribers. So you guys, when you look, shout out to anybody building anything from scratch. Shout out to anybody building anything from scratch. It's not easy, right? So we was grinding. We finally hit 1,000 subscribers, and I was about to get monetized. And I'm doing this video, and everything just, all the hard work, everything just poured out of me. And I was talking, and people were coming out of nowhere. They're joining the live. People were hugging me. It was amazing. It was almost like I planned it, but I didn't. Just working hard, and people can feel the vibes. They can feel your energy. And a lot of people were trying to be a part of that energy in that video. So G Potier says that video really brought him in. So thank you, G Potier. Me and you have had conversations. We've video chat on WhatsApp together. So I'm so glad to have you a part of my YouTube family, part of my family. Thank you so much, man. And I'm really proud of you too. We've had our conversations. Christopher Payne says, I found you when I was looking at clubs in Tijuana. I visited Tijuana multiple times and I loved it. That's what's up. Okay, so Chris found me when he was looking for different clubs and stuff in Tijuana. Thank you, Chris, man. And it's funny, you're in Houston and actually ended up moving to Houston. Isn't that crazy? YouTube is such an amazing thing. Right now, we're talking about how some of you guys found the channel, what drew you to this Jacques Wilkins guy, right? So I'm actually in Houston, and people from all states have found me and found the channel and found different things. And I really appreciate that. Naughty Slim says, I found you through Philly Dom. Oh, shout out to Philly. Philly Dom's my cousin. He actually just hit 100,000. He's like probably at 112, 115,000 subscribers now. One of the hardest working guys you guys will see on YouTube. If you get a chance, make sure you guys go follow Philly Dom. Much love to Philly, man. That's the big homie. Shout out to Philly. So Naughty Slim, I did a lot of videos with Philly Dom in Dominican Republic. I did a lot of videos with Philly Dom in Dominican Republic. I did a lot of videos behind the scenes with Philly Dom in Tijuana, Mexico. As you guys, hold on, I gotta go this way. As you guys can see, this guy right behind me, I served in the U.S. military, and there was different times. It's been a struggle, y'all. There's different videos I wasn't able to do because of my affiliation, because of my, I was proudly serving, and you got a lot of restrictions. So I did a lot of videos with Philly, but I was behind the scenes, and we kind of helped each other out. So a lot of people actually came to this channel off of Philly. So shout out to Philly Dom. Right now, we're talking about how everybody found the channel, guys. Get in the chat. G Potier says, I won't let that live stream down, man. That was a very informative video, and the energy encompassed the moment of what your energy is all about. Yo, I gotta watch that again. That it was such a moment, guys. When you're building something from scratch, like I said, you're trying to accomplish something. Everything about the mission, the journey is just like you got to have like this focus, like you don't even look to the left, look to the right, and you want to do something. And when we hit that mark, I was so happy. And I did that live, and if you guys haven't seen that live, you really do gotta go see that live. McKenna Man says 100, gives up the thumbs up. Make sure y'all give the thumbs up. Good job, bro. C'est juste commencement. Travail can be là, bro. Et puis one love. Say good job, bro. This is the beginning. Vous faites commencer. Get plus côté pour nous aller, pour nous arriver. So shout out to you, bro. He's hit me up all the way from Haiti. Haiti's in the building. Shout out to Haiti, man. You guys know I've been Haitian for years. Shout out to Haiti. Merci un peu fois, Pam. Let's see. Make sure I go up right here. McCann Man says he was looking for HK. He was looking for HK. Okay. Right now, we're talking about how you guys found Jacques, what video inspired you to kind of subscribe to it. We're all the way over 10,000 subscribers right now. Okay. Clifton says, I remember when you first got monetized. I think I was on your first. Yo, Clifton, I think you did send me my first super chat. You guys remember I was on the bus. I was on the Greyhound. I was just traveling. I was like, hey guys, this is just a test. It's just a test. I want to see if I actually got monetized. And then people were sending me, super chats. So thank you for the super chats, man. Thank you guys, man. Thank you guys. Don Julio says Black Butterfly is coming up. That's right. Black Butterfly expat. She's in Tijuana, Mexico. She's actually one of the only females. She's giving you a female perspective of traveling to Tijuana. So she has some dope videos. If you guys get a chance, make sure you go subscribe to her channel as well. Let's continue to support each other. Delor says, Na privé, plus loin, toujours. Dude, that's right. Na privé. Depuis pas jamais give up. Marché. Jeudi est 10 000. Tomorrow, c'est 100 000. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Jose Gonzalez says, I found this channel by playing. Oh my God. Oh no. Shout out to Zona Norte. Shotty's so bad she might make you catch a court case. It's crazy. Jose, you're a fool, man. Come on, bro. You're a fool. Shout out to Jose, man. We having a good time, guys. Thank you, guys. I'm loving the comments. McKenna Mesa, I remember that night I saw you at Rosarito for MDW. What was it? MDW was, I couldn't believe I saw you. And we took a picture. Yeah, I think, MDW, what was that? Bro, I think I still got that picture on my Instagram. I still got that picture on my Instagram, bro. Hayden 2K says, bro, he's off that Jose. Me, I'm going off that Kirkland margarita, sipping on something that got me feeling fantastic. We celebrating over 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. We sipping on some, you know what I'm saying? We talking about how we first, got introduced to Jacques Wilkins. So it's funny. He said, that song is bad. You talking about Muchas Chicas? Nadi says Muchas Chicas is not it. Muchas Chicas. They got Muchas Chicas. Hong Kong, Chicago Adelitas. Ay, shout out to Zona Norte. Okay, Don Julio says, what happened to Jasmine? Yeah, Memorial Day weekend. That's right. What happened to Jasmine? Yo, Jasmine lit right now. Jasmine actually, she lit. She too lit. She got a music video. No, not music video. She got a song out right now. I gotta find it and repost it, man. She got a song out right now. Her Instagram is popping right now. She lit, man. She really lit right now. Memorial Day weekend, that's right. Shotty's so bad. Can you imagine how bad a shorty got to be to make you want to catch a court case? It's bad. Ronald Rosario in the building. What up, Wise? Young Wise. I met you when we was dressed. All right, yo. Shout out to my boy Ronald Rosario. We gonna talk about it. Let me tell y'all how this started, right? Shout out to Rosario, first of all. Me and my boy Rosario, we in the military. We in the Navy, man. Proudly serving with honor, courage, and commitment. And Rosario's the big homie. That's my homie, man, because he really, like, look, man, I'm an older dude. I joined the military older. So when you join older, it's like a different vibe. I probably made all the friends I needed to make in my life. He was like the last friend I made. Like, I'm in the military, I'm focused, right? And I meet Rosario. We have our little, ups and downs, military stuff. Military's rough. People just joking around. And he became one of the best friends I made in the military. And till this day, we still friends. That's my boy. He actually helped me make he helped me edit. First of all, we had this Dell laptop, trash. Some laptops are not made for editing. So me and Rosario, we got this Dell laptop. We got to download Premiere. We get a bootleg version of Premiere. We're editing. We're learning. We're Googling how to edit it. So me and Rosario are editing everything. Rosario, thank you for all those nights that we stood up. We knew we got to wake up early to go to work, in the military, but we still up late editing. Me and Rosario editing. and on a terrible laptop that takes forever to upload. So Rosario, thank you for your dedication. Thank you for believing in this dream that I had. Let's build a YouTube channel. We're in the middle of San Diego, stationed in San Diego. We're trying to stay out of trouble. So let's say, what can we do that we don't get in trouble? Let's go and shoot YouTube videos. We're shooting YouTube videos. We're editing. And Rosario, I couldn't have done it without you, bro. I couldn't have done it without you, bro. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being there. You didn't have to, and you're the man. Shout out to Rosario. Funny guy. G-Pot, yeah. Oh, that's right. I remember that bus ride down from NorCal back down to SoCal. That was definitely the first super chat. Shout out to Clifton. Clifton going places. One of the moderators for Philly Dom blocked me. Misread what I typed. Philly apologized, but I'm still blocked. Nah, Clifton's a real one. Y'all need to unblock Clifton. Stop playing with a real one. Rosario says, brothers for life, man. I appreciate you, bro. I'm going to be at that thing you invited me to. I got the invitation somewhere over here. I'm finna be there. I didn't even realize that the invitation is somewhere in here. I don't know. He know the vibes. I didn't even know the invitation was for SD. I thought it was out here. As I'm reading closer, the invitation is saying some stuff. I'm like, oh, it's an SD. So I'm gonna get my flight ready. I'm gonna get my stuff ready. But August, your boy Jacques Wilkins, it's lit. Jose says, hoorah, hoorah. That's how we doing. Hoorah. Shout out to the military. Now he's coming back. So yeah, guys. So thank you guys so much for being a part of this channel, man. I've been having such a great time. I got some great things planned for the future for the channel. Right now, if you guys seen, I'm not posting as frequent. I'm working on some things right now that is gonna take it to the next level, man. We made it to 10,000 subscribers. There's no stopping now. We made it to 10,000 subscribers. There's no stopping now. Richard said, thanks for what you do. Love the Mexico videos. Thank you, man. Richard, let me ask you, what is it about the videos that you like? Is it the editing? Is it the energy? This is a question to everybody in the chat. What is it that attracted you guys to the production, to the video? And I had this little time. I'm gonna tell you guys a little story. So during this process, man, you go through different things. Like when you first start shooting YouTube videos, you're literally shooting anything and everything, just throwing things on the wall, seeing what works. You don't know what people like. You don't know what people are not gonna like. And you're just shooting videos, But I always knew, I started my channel, I wanted to be a conversation. The first video I did was called Absent Black Fathers. And I wanted to dive into different conversations. I said, does our generation still have the problem of the absent Black father? And I literally, you guys can, this is crazy. Just to show you guys the journey. My first video, I did it this way. And I found out you're supposed to do videos this way. So you guys will see the growth of the channel. But I wanted the channel to be about different issues and topics that we could talk about and have a back and forth. So my first video was absent Black fathers. My next video I did was about hookah and vaping. How do we feel about it? It's affecting our generation. The next video I did was about online dating. We're talking about Tinder. So that's what I wanted the channel to be about. Just different topics that we're dealing with and how we feel about and talking about. Then I started traveling a little bit. So I started adding some travel content, but it always had that same vibe of positive energy. You're going to make it, motivating. I think the biggest thing you could do in life is inspire. That's the most beautiful thing. It's not about the numbers. One day, you guys was with me when I was at 1,000 subscribers. Now we're at 10,000. Next time we do one of these, we'll be at 100,000, 200,000, 1 million subscribers. I'm like, Jacques, I remember when you was at 10,000 subscribers, man. So it's not really about that. It's really about how you affect people, and I just love it. I hope to really do this full time. This is my goal. I want to do this full time. Nadi Slim she said, your voice and how you conduct your interviews. Okay, tell me, what is it about my voice and what is it about conducting the interviews? Am I respectful with the way I'm talking to the people? Because I've heard that before. I said, yo, Jacques, I really like your videos because you're not scared to talk to people. You go places that everybody wouldn't go. You're not scared to talk to people. And, I like the way you talk to people. So I've heard that. So once again, when you start this YouTube thing and you start talking to everybody, you're trying to find videos that people like. And, I've had a great journey. I'm still right now. I'm at a place now where, you know, I'm in Houston, and I find myself going to different places. Like we went to New Orleans. I got other places I want to go. I want to do these videos, and it's like you have to something that happened. I had to realize. People actually they fell in love with, you know, the person. They fell in love with the energy. It's not even necessarily, oh, we just love this video. But I know a lot of y'all love the Zona Norte videos. A lot of the subscribers came specifically for the Zona Norte videos, but I realized, because I was fighting this thing with myself, man, I got to go back to Zona Norte. But then I said to myself, QB Passport flexing in the building. Congratulations, 10K, Brody, with the $5 super chat. Shout out to QB Passport. Hey, if y'all want to see some crazy videos about Mexico, some dope like videos, travel videos, go and check. Yo, QB, put your link in the comment. And QB, let me know. Hey, let me know if you can get on right now. I'll put you on. I'll send you the link and I'll put you on. Okay. But QB got some amazing videos. He's all over Mexico, party life, like just dope videos, man. I talk to QB all the time on Instagram, and it's lit. It's lit. QB, let me know if you want to get on. In fact, listen, I'm gonna invite all y'all on. Anybody want to get on? I'm gonna invite y'all. Y'all can talk to Jacques Wilkins. We just hit 10K, man. Come on, let's talk to your boy Jacques Wilkins. Here's the link. I just put the link. Anybody want to get on? Hit that link and talk to me. Tell me what you guys. Let's talk about it. Richard says, I like seeing that the era is safe. The area is safe, and not like people say that's all dangerous. You go to places that some would call scary, red light districts, and it's not a problem. Okay, so Richard is saying, I enjoyed the fact that you went to certain places, Jacques, that a lot of people wouldn't go. And I enjoyed the fact that you a lot of times the news is telling us this place isn't safe, this place is that. And YouTube's been amazing, because YouTube, you get a random guy like Jacques Wilkins, he's walking around these places and he's showing you live content from that place. And you're like, wait a minute. So you get both perspectives. So Richard said, man, I like the fact that you went certain places and you showed me, you gave me a chance to decide for myself. Is it safe? Is it dangerous? Is it this? Is it that? So thank you for doing that, Richard. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that I was able to do that. Richard also says, you always bring good energy, Jacques. I really rock with that. Whoa. Thank you, Richard. Right now, we're talking about how you guys found Jacques' video. QB says, give me 15 minutes. No problem. We lit. We're talking about how you guys found Jacques' video, how you found this guy. And, you know, we're at 10,000 subscribers, over 10,000. I think we're at 10,300 something. Over 10,000 people found value in this content that we've been making. So thank you guys, man. I'm appreciating it. And QB, you know, QB sending love, man. Send that $5 super chat. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. DeMarcus in the building. DeMarcus, what up? DeMarcus Young and Grown. Let's go. DeMarcus says, fam, congrats. Checking back in late. Had some work to finish. All done now. What's good news I missed? DeMarcus, I'm just telling you guys, thank you, man. I'm just locking in with y'all. I'm trying to talk to y'all, man. Just we celebrate, man. I'm sipping on something that got me feeling fantastic, man. I'm on that margarita. You feel me? Usually I be going off that Martinelli's. Y'all know the vibes, but tonight we chilling. We celebrating, man. So DeMarcus has been a big supporter too. DeMarcus went and got the merch. Thank you guys for all y'all who got the merch. And if you haven't already, listen, y'all, if you guys haven't got the merch already, I know a lot of y'all have. We got brand new merch. We got Zona Norte merch. We got Young Grown merch. And all you got to do is go to this website. I put it in there, and I put the link in there. It's younggrown.myspreadshop.com/all. Get all the Young Grown merch, man. I'm talking about some of the flash new shirts, flash new stuff. If you guys want to support the channel, that's how you do it, man. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Let's see what's going on. Richard, thank you for what you do in Mexico. I appreciate y'all, man. Clifton says, same goal about doing it full time. I'm doing the walking tour. Yo, first of all, Clifton's been all over the world. Yo, some of us who are trying to do this, some of y'all who watch the channel, y'all could do it just as good, if not better. I remember a bunch of lives talking to Clifton, encouraging him to open up his own channel. He's been doing it. Clifton, can you please put your link in there? Please. Put your link. Clifton says, I got the same goal, man, about doing it full time. I'm doing the walking tour, the virtual tour, travel, but want to start doing interviews and conversation with the locals. Clifton, I'm going to tell you right now, people love the conversations. The thing about this travel YouTube thing that's cool is you're able to just go. Like the thing that was so dope about my videos, I think, or that people have told me, is because people said, yo, Jacques, I feel like I was there with you, man. I feel like, you got the 4K, but when you talk to the people in the area, not only do you feel like you're there, but you also feel like you know what's really going on, man. So it's amazing. You got to talk to the people. Sometimes there's a language barrier, but shout out to Google Translate. Use your Google Translate. But I can't wait to see more of your content, Clifton, because you are the man, bro. Oh yeah. Anybody want to join the chat right now? Hit this link, the StreamYard link, and you could have like half the screen will be you, and I'll be talking to you. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jessica. Jessica says, Francisca de Pierre, Jean-Louis, my niece. Shout out to my niece. Christopher said, yo, Jacques, I have to go. I will hit you up on IG. Hit me up, Chris. You the man, bro. One love. Aye, salute. Todd says, yo, man, I'm thinking of starting a channel in Mexico now. Playa del Carmen. Any pointers, tips for a cat starting out? Good question. We need the young grown joggers. Yeah, but yo, DeMarcus, we got some new stuff. You got to check out the new stuff. Go on that link. I'm gonna put the link in one more time. Here's the link. Go check out the new stuff. We got a lot of new merch. Oh no, that's the StreamYard. The merch is right here. Hold on. Double click, copy that. Put the new merch. Go and support the merch. Get the new merch. The new merch is lit. All different colors. It's lit. Okay. Shout out to Todd. Todd, what's up, family? How you feeling? Todd, if you want, hit this link right here. Let's go half and half. Meaning I'll give you half the screen. We could talk to each other. I'll give you my pointers, but let me tell you what it is. Todd is saying, yo, man, I'm about to start a channel in Mexico right now. Playa del Carmen. Any pointers, tips for a cat starting out? Let me tell you, first of all, people love Mexico videos, right? The culture is amazing. The people are beautiful. The people are nice. The people like to get in your camera too. They're not shy. A lot of places you try to do videos and people are like, oh, who is this guy? So your videos in Mexico are going to do really, really well. That's first of all. Any pointers? What I would tell you is just start it. Just do it. It takes a lot of trial and error, but obviously people love to see beautiful people. You know what I'm talking about. People love to see nightlife. If you do nightlife videos, people love it. People love to see people happy because the world is so sad, man. Everyone's so stressed out. Everyone's working. They hate their jobs. They hate their boss. It's a lot. So sometimes YouTube is an escape. I had to learn that, Some of my content in the beginning was a little too serious. I was like, what do you guys think about this issue and this issue? I'm like, bro, just go party, bro. Go to Zone North there. Go party. Once I figured out, like, yo, because I'm actually, you guys don't like, when I did the video and I'm like, all that goofy stuff, it's just me having a good time. Literally, I'm sitting on my kitchen table. I'm editing. I got I'm like acting stupid. Oh, shout out to Zona. I'm just acting stupid. And people ate it up. People loved it. So Todd, what I would tell you is make the camera like your wingman, like your partner, like your friend who's going along with you. Make people feel like they know you. Make people and connect with people. The first thing is your video is going to do great because people are so bored in the States, right? And people in Mexico are going to love your videos too. Make it fun. Don't make it too serious. People just want to escape. They want to go to YouTube to escape, to have a great time. Go to the nightlife. People want the nightlife. What's popping? What's going on, man? Show the nightlife, show the culture, show the food, show them what they're missing, and have a good time with it. Really enjoy it. Be goofy, be fun. Just be you. You know what I mean? A lot of people gravitated to my channel just because, and it's very informative too. Don't get me wrong. I did a lot of informative videos. It wasn't just goofy Jacques, but a lot of my videos were very informative. But people want to be a part of the party. Make them a part of the party. Take me to the party, bro. I'm trying to go to the party. What's popping over there in Playa del Carmen, man? I said, beach, what's good? I'm over here working my butt off. You know what I mean? 40 hours a week. I get maybe 1 or 2 weeks off a year to show me what that life is, Do that, Todd, and your channel will go crazy. Strill Life in the building. Strill Life says, congratulations on 10K, 10,000 subscribers, man. Thank you. 10,000 plus. We're on the road to 100K. You guys know the vibes. And if you don't know, then you won't know. Thank y'all, man. We need that young grown joggers merch. Aye, it's almost summer, man. It's almost summer. Let's get these joggers popping. Peterson in the villain. Fwepam kepam. Peter, my brother, all the way from Dominican Republic. Shout out to Peterson. Peter, ça got fait in Batando Fwem. Ça got fait buzz. Fwepam. Shout out to Peterson, man. When I went to Dominican Republic, me and him was doing videos in Sosua, Boca Chica, everywhere, man. So shout out to Peterson, my brother. Natty Slim says, Cliff, you need a wrench to drop your link. Yeah, drop your link, man. Natty, drop your link too. You be doing content on your channel too. So yeah, guys, we talk. Oh, get a video like if you haven't already. Get a video like. Give it the golden like for your boy Jacques Wilkins, man. But yeah, guys, here's something else I really enjoyed in the journey to 10,000 subscribers, man. I was so excited. Oh, you got to be excited about anything you're doing, anything you're building. People can feel the excitement, and I can't wait. Right now, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to find excitement in Houston. I'm trying to show you guys Houston, but the videos in the States don't do as well as the videos outside of the States. But it's not about the video, it's about you. So if people like your energy, they like you, I need to do some Houston videos for y'all. So that's coming up next. Houston is popping. And I know you guys like the nightlife videos. I did some nightlife videos, and I gotta do more nightlife videos where I interview the local chicas of the area and just see the dating life, all that stuff. You guys love that stuff, man. Or maybe I'll take some QB passports in the building. QB, I see you, baby. Give me 1 second. Hey. All right. Clifton says, I'm gonna add QB right now. Clifton says, shout out to QB. QB, how you feeling, baby?
Feeling good, boss. Feeling good. What about you, man? Congrats.
Yo, this is overdue, bro. We should have been did this.
Right, no doubt, no
I got
doubt,
some,
no
yo,
doubt.
I'm gonna introduce you guys to QB Passport Flexi. Yo, this is the homie. This dude, yo, if you guys like my content, y'all gotta check his channel out because he's going everywhere, man. And I got some questions for
Appreciate
you,
it.
QB. Let me go ahead
Yeah.
and get to this real quick. So Todd
All
says,
right.
I can't do the live part now. Sitting up in a loft with 4 other people, but we'll definitely take a rain check on that. Most definitely, most definitely. DeMarcus says, I heard the feds raided Adelita. I heard the feds raided Adelita and TJ. I don't know about that. Hey, Todd, no, let me ask you. Okay, QB,
What's up?
what advice? Okay, my man Todd. Todd is in Playa del Carmen, and I know you've been there, right?
Right. Yeah, I've been there.
What advice could you give my boy Todd about Playa del Carmen? And this is what he says. He says, "Yo, man, I'm thinking about starting a channel. I'm in Mexico right now. Playa del Carmen. Any pointers, tips for cats just trying to start off? What advice would you give to him?"
Right. So he's trying to be a YouTuber or oh, okay. Yeah, I mean Playa del Carmen's great. He can just start with street blogging on Fifth Avenue.
Yep.
Um, and
Oh,
then from there probably go hit the beaches and Playa del Carmen as well.
mhm.
And once you're doing that, obviously the nightlife, um, it's a lot of tourists that go down there to Playa del Carmen.
Yeah.
So you can interview women like no problem down there and
Mhm.
do a couple of street interviews. Um, and then you can probably go to do a couple of excursions in Quintana Roo and
Yes.
just give them bits and pieces of the city. You can say, look, if you stay near the beach, it's going to be more expensive. If you go on the other side of the city, which is there's a highway, things are a lot cheaper in Playa del Carmen. And then also in the south area, that's where you can get some really good tacos for like less than $1 in Playa del Carmen.
Big facts. Shout out to Clifton. Clifton, thank you for popping up. Thank you for checking in, man. He got to hit the shower, get ready for work. You know what I mean? Got to get
Hmm.
to that legal hustle. Got to pay
Right.
for plane tickets somewhere once again. Shout out to Cliff. Jose still wilding. Jose said QB be doing his thing, clapping them cheeks. Jose, you a fool with it.
Yeah,
Yo,
definitely. Hmm.
QB, let me ask you a question. AR's in a building. AR, what's up, bro? Yes, it was rated. Found a couple of yo, I heard about that. Adelitas, Tijuana, Mexico was
Right.
rated,
Right.
but it was like it's like once in a lifetime, not once in a lifetime, but like I heard about that. I heard about that. We got QB in the building. QB, let me ask you a question, man. What's going on? Tell us a little bit about yourself. How many different places have you been so far on your YouTube
Channel.
travels?
Yeah. So Playa del Carmen's one of them. You can
Yep.
guys go check the videos. One of the first videos. Tijuana.
Hey,
Yeah. Um, I got Culiacan on there as well. Sinaloa. Uh,
Sinaloa.
yes. Dope
Man,
place. Dope place, man. Yeah. It reminds me, bro. Culiacan is literally like Sacramento. It's the same thing, bro.
almost fixed.
Yes, there's three rivers that go around the city.
Yeah,
Uh, Not a whole lot to do during the day, but
yeah.
at night they definitely party down there.
Popping.
They definitely turn up down there. It's safe, you know. I know that's the home of the seas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, right. But I never had an issue out there. So if you guys go visit Culiacan, highly recommend. You can get there from the Tijuana airport less than 2 hours.
Oh yeah.
Flights are relatively inexpensive.
Hmm.
So I have that. I have Mexico City.
Yep.
I have Veracruz. A couple of places that I've been to outside of Mexico is Peru.
Woo.
Yeah, Ecuador.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
And I'm going back to Ecuador next month.
All right. Let me ask you a question. So right now we're
Hmm.
celebrating Jacques Wilkins hit over 10,000 subscribers. All good. What made you decide that you want to be a YouTuber? Let's take it back because I was explaining to everybody. Um, EA Sports is in the game. I was explaining to everybody. For me, I started off just wanting to do some videos about different things that's going on in our generation and just
Right.
getting like a conversation started. And then of course, I was always out, so I said, let me document what's going on out here.
Hmm.
Todd says, thanks, man. That's very helpful.
Yeah.
Uh, let me ask you, what inspired you to start YouTube? Because you're on the same journey. You're on your road to 100,000 subscribers. You grinding too. What
Right.
inspired you to start?
Right. Honestly, we talked behind the scenes. You did motivate me, bro. You're like,
Ah,
hey, man.
come on, man. Don't say that.
Yeah, no, I'm being for real. You're like, hey, you need to get a channel because I told you, man, I don't always want to be carrying the camera around me. I want to be able to enjoy the vacation. But even when you're on a vacation, you can literally blog for 20 minutes and
Yeah,
enjoy the rest of your vacation. It can be something simple. You're going to the mall or you're going to see a museum
yeah.
and you can do it from your phone. iPhone now, you can do it in 4K,
4K.
uh, selfie stick. And then if you want quality volume, you can hold it close to you or you can get like a little mini mic
Put it right on your
and
shirt.
right, put it right on your shoulder.
Yeah,
So it's really not that difficult. Now the difficult part is, editing, video editing,
yeah,
and then um, you know, part of my channel is travel vlogs.
yeah.
I do roast the dating coaches.
I seen a couple of those videos. Hilarious. Hilarious.
Yeah, and then the third part, I talk about like black pill knowledge and
Yeah,
self improvement.
yeah.
So
That's
between,
a big thing right now. It's
Mhm.
just so you guys know, it's a big thing right now. A lot of people are, especially after the corona, everybody wants to go out. Everyone wants to travel, wants to get out of the house now. Everyone's getting
Mhm.
passport bros or whatever.
Right.
Uh, it's a big thing. So, I was talking QB. I didn't know that. I know we had those initial conversations. I didn't know I was one of the motivators, but QB
You
said if you
were.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
remember, how did you find my channel, by the way?
I think it was one of those Zona Norte videos. Yeah, in Tijuana, and then we kind of know like mutual people.
Yeah.
and so from there, yeah, I'm just like, okay. And then you go to Rosarito, and I've been there, Papa's and Beer, which is cracking right now. Like, woof,
Yep. Because it's spring break.
it's little bit Papa's and Beer.
Papa's and Beer is going crazy. Okay, so we talking online, and like I told you guys, this is a testament. I forgot about this. I was telling people in the beginning of the live, I said, listen, one of the coolest parts about, for me, my experience, it's all about the journey, not the destination. You know, today there's people on the channel who's been with me since 1,000. They're telling me, man, I remember your video when you had 1,000 subscribers. Now we're at 10,000. Tomorrow it'll be 50,000. It'll be 100,000. Philly Dom just hit 100,000. Shout out to Philly.
Wow.
Yeah, he's at like 15,000 right now.
Dang.
He said, fam, drop some jewels on editing and what's good for starters. I'm planning a trip to Bolivia. Whoo! And I want to make my first video. Okay, I'm gonna drop a little bit of jewels, and I'm gonna have QB drop some jewels. Listen, here's what I would say about editing. Shout out to DeMarcus. DeMarcus is one of my day ones too. Supporter, bought the merch. Me and DeMarcus talk on Instagram. We talk on WhatsApp all the time. Hey guys, this is another thing. If you want to do this, try to make yourself accessible. Right? Try to make yourself. This is what I've done, you know, and it's helped me out a lot. A lot of the time people will text certain people and people will never text back, whatever. If you want to do this, make yourself accessible because other people want to do what you're doing too. So here's what I would tell you, DeMarcus, try to edit the video in a way that the people watching it feel like they're right there with you, right? For me, you know, I did my videos, people would be like, yo, Jacques, I felt like I was there, bro. I felt like I was there. So there's a million editing tools you could use. I personally like Premiere. But an easy editing tool is Wondershare Filmora. I use Wondershare Filmora, and it's just really easy. But QB, what are some jewels you could drop about for starters? He's going to Bolivia, and he want to make his first video.
Yeah, so for editing, I use Canva. Canva is really good.
The video editing. You use Canva for video editing?
Yeah.
Canva too. I didn't know you could do video editing.
Yeah.
I never use it. But go ahead.
Yeah. Video editing, and then the thumbnail. Like I said, all that takes time. So
this thumbnail for this video you're watching right now, I did it on Canva, like 30 seconds.
Oh, okay. Right. But depending on what you're trying to do and how, you know, the purpose of the video, like the thumbnail, the way I can relate the thumbnail is almost like the hairline of a haircut. You know, right? Well, you know, yeah. But anyways, it's very important. It catches the eye. That's the whole message of it, and it has to be captivating to your audience. You literally have to say, okay, what is the point? What am I trying to accomplish? If it's going to be a blog, then you want the thumbnail to be about what you're blogging. So if I'm going to,
for somebody they're doing their first video, what is a thumbnail?
Oh, so the thumbnail is like basically the photo of the video, the imprint of the video. So when you look at the video, it's the cover of the video.
Yep.
That's the thumbnail. And so you can do it.
Click the video.
Right, exactly. So you can spend 5 minutes doing it, or you can spend a couple of hours. Okay. Again, you want to make sure you draw an audience. Somebody wants to click it, but not only when they click it, you want to make sure somebody views your video for the entirety.
Don't do any clickbait thumbnails. Like, make sure whatever's in your thumbnail is in your video, because you'll get people to click it, but then they'll never come back. You want repeat.
Right. So yeah, so he should start his channel. Whether you're gonna vlog or do something with the nightlife, there's so many ideals. If you want to interview people at the restaurants, you can do that too. You can talk about excursions. You can talk about landmarks. You can mix it all in one.
Another thing I'd like to add is, this is for everybody. Shout out to Demarcus. Demarcus says much appreciated. He's gonna be shooting his first video. He wants to know some tips. What should I do? Um, the most exciting part of your video. Listen, people have very short attention span. For the
Hmm.
first 15 seconds, put the most exciting part of your video in the first 15 seconds, 15 to 20 seconds, because people will. There's so many videos on YouTube. There's so much content, billions of videos uploaded every second. So make sure as soon as they watch it, they want to see more. Whatever it
Right.
is that you guys saw in my video that made you like, yo, this is dope, made you can't wait for the next Jacques Wilkins to drop. Whatever that was, if it is it the exciting music? Is it the crazy stuff that happens in the first 15 seconds? Is it this goofy guy? Yo, guys, we will. Whatever
Right.
it is, have high energy, um, and just make people want to watch it. But listen, there's something else to be said about the personality of the person. Make sure you introduce yourself, because a lot of the times you're the guide, right? People
Right.
will watch your videos not just because for the video. There's a million videos on Tijuana. There's a million videos on Mexico. There's a million
Right.
videos, right? Why are they watching QB's video? Because QB got a swag to him. Make sure you're doing something that's different, because people buy into you, right? A lot of you
Right.
guys, you bought into me. You just like the dude. You like the dude behind the camera. People will
Right.
support what they like. So when you do your videos, put yourself into it. Put a little bit of your personality into it. Hey guys, this
Yep.
is my first video. I'm kind of excited. I always wanted to do this YouTube thing. So let me know how I did. Like, make it interactive. You know, you
Hmm.
want comments. You want people to respond to you. So talk to the people. Let the people know, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. It's my first video, but this is crazy. Where is he going? Bolivia? We're in
Yeah.
Bolivia. Check it out.
Right.
You know?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. You want to be educational,
Yes.
entertaining,
Mm-hmm.
and show some type of charisma about yourself.
Also,
Um,
oh, my fault.
mhm.
Also, this is something, my first couple videos that I did, guys, all my Zona Norte videos were always like 10 to 12 minutes long. I don't want to waste your time. I want to tell you, look, it's like when we was in high school, they taught us how to write an essay. Writing an essay, it starts with a topic sentence. This is what the essay is going to be about. Starts with, you get the topic sentence, the first paragraph. You have three supporting paragraphs, right? Then you have your conclusion. Tell me what you're going to tell me about. Tell me about it. Then tell me what you just told me. Hey guys, my name is Demarcus, man. We're in Bolivia. It's my first time to the YouTube channel. I'm about to show you the nightlife in Bolivia. It's lit. I'm actually excited. Make sure you guys give this video a like and support the channel. Let's grow this channel. Let's see what's going on. Hey guys, I just showed you the Bolivia nightlife. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys watching it, man. My first YouTube channel. Leave me some comments. Tell me how I did, and let me know what I could have done better. And I can't wait for you guys to be on the next video. Make sure you subscribe. Tell me what you're gonna do it, and then tell me what you did.
Right. Right. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
sounds crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all important. That's all important. And I think starting off as a new channel,
Yeah.
um, again, you want to have a niche. You want to target a niche of people. So there's
Yeah.
many different niches in YouTube, but just stick to that niche. Don't try to do everything. Okay, don't go from being a travel vlogger
Hey,
to
get on. And TSG Uncut, get on.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Don't go from a travel vlogger to you're making videos about fixing cars or something like that. Um, you want to stick to one niche, or a related niche. I
Yes.
mean, for me, um, obviously, the passport movement is really big right now,
Passport Bros. Yep.
right? And I think this niche is going to continue to grow.
Yes.
And now that you're seeing a lifestyle, and I'm basically displaying the lifestyle of traveling, of men traveling, having success, going to many different destinations. I mean, you got a lot of countries, a lot of places, and people are going to be curious. They're going to want to know, wow, Bolivia, I never knew it was like this. I never knew that there's beautiful mountains here. The weather is great. The food is great.
The
The
people.
accommodations are great. So you want to deliver all that information in your video and make it very captivating, and then you'll grow your audience.
Facts. I want to give a special shout out to TSG Uncut, the sensational gent. Let's go. Let's go. Listen, y'all. We just hit over 10,000 subscribers. I got QB Passport in the building. Philly Dom checked in. I got my boy Sean C. First of all, let me do an intro for Sean C. Philly Dom is in the building. Philly Dom just hit over 100,000. He's at like 112, 115,000 right now. QB's climbing up. I'm climbing up. TSG's climbing up. Listen, TSG, me and Sean C, we've been talking for a minute, just like me and QB. I've helped him out a little bit. He's helped me out. We've helped each other out. When you're climbing this YouTube ladder, it's all about helping each other out, guys. And I want to introduce you to Sean C. He gave me this idea. He said, "Listen, Jacques, you got to change your thumbnails. Your thumbnails, what I noticed has been working is I put the writing in the middle and I put the picture here." So Sean C, the sensational gent, I want to put him on. Sean C, you ready? Shout out to Sean C. Oh, Sean C's in the building.
What up, gents? What up? What up? What up?
What up, player? What up?
What up, QB?
What's good?
Man,
What's
hey,
good?
Y'all gotta forgive me, man. I gotta get the cold out my eye and shit, man.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
you're good.
Like,
You're good.
Your boy bought a new couch, and so I stayed up till they got here, and then I stayed up till my video dropped today. And then I looked at the clock. I said, "Damn, man, I'm gonna be asleep till like tonight or something, man." So it's late. Well, it's early here in Vegas, but
that's right. He's reporting from Vegas. Shout out to Art of Will for the $2 super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Speak Spanish says, "Peace, fam." Here because QB sent me. QB in the building.
Right. Yeah, Art of Will is a homie, really cool guy. He looks up to the Travel Bros. He comes on the panels as well as speaks Spanish now. So yeah, definitely sub to Jock and sub to TSG Uncut.
Please.
This guy was the pioneer in starting off the Mexico videos, rap videos, vlogs in Zona Norte. Jock TSG Uncut has some fire Playa del Carmen videos as well. So yes,
going back soon.
Ooh, okay.
I'm giving myself that as a birthday gift next. So my birthday is at the end of next month. So I'm thinking like the whole month of May I'm gonna go back, something like that.
All right,
that'd be dope. I got a question for Sean. Listen, right now we're talking about YouTube. We're talking about the YouTube journey. I've been blessed to hit 10,000 subscribers. So
I see that. Congratulations, my dude.
Bro,
you deserve that.
Right.
Philly, my cousin Philly just hit 100K. So listen,
congrats to Philly, man. Dang.
Right.
So, Chauncey, talk to us about your YouTube journey. Tell us a little bit about your content and what you do on your channel.
So, you know what? I don't like no diss to anybody. I don't want to claim any type of labels anymore. I'm done with labels, right? Because I'm thinking about where I want to take the channel. You guys remember when I was just filming wherever I was at, filming at my mom's house when I came back to the States. Now I've set up this whole little office deal now, you know what I mean? So I will say that you guys said a lot of good stuff because I was listening as I was brushing my teeth and getting the coal out of my eye. I was listening to what y'all was talking about. A lot of good stuff. I've learned from both of you gentlemen. You know what I mean? Wow, and as I learn new game, we all, iron sharpens iron. So I was like, yo, man, this, that, and the third. So because we want to see each other uplifted. And so the reason why I've gotten rid of labels is because where I see the channel going is I want to be able to talk about topics other than what I talk about now. Unfortunately, you do have to niche down in the beginning. And I say the beginning because it's going to be a journey. Most people don't get to even 1,000 subs. Okay. So if you're over 1,000 subs, you are blessed. You are blessed beyond belief because that means you stayed the journey even when it got hard. You know what I mean? So the push from there is just keep going. So I talk about topics that I want to see men. I want to see us be better. I want to see us be masculine, unapologetically. I want to see us be men. It doesn't mean we got to go slap some chick upside our head and we got to do all these negative things because contrary to popular belief, the quote unquote Pookies and the Ray Rays is a small subset of the whole of black men. right?
Okay.
They try to spread this narrative that everybody Pookie's and Ray Rays. No, that's not the truth. A lot of dudes are hardworking dudes. A lot of people don't know that 51% of black men are in the middle class. People
Wow.
don't know that. People don't know
Wow.
that. So
Facts. I didn't even know that.
yeah. Hey, look, hey, the Godfather laid the path and he put that on. He showed us blackdemographics.com. I
Yep.
have that starred in my little thing, for where I go to. You know what I mean? So check it out if you haven't seen it. But that's where the Godfather was pulling some of his facts, plus
Yep.
Pew Research, all these different things. But let me get back to one thing. What you guys showed me was, about the making your video exciting in the first 15 seconds. Now, I have a bigger number. Mine is anywhere from 30 seconds to 1 minute.
Yeah.
I want to tell you exactly what it is, get rid of those goddamn intros, right? No, I'm just saying 2023, people's attention spans are getting shorter and shorter because of YouTube Shorts. So you got to say, this is what this crap is about, or at least visually show me what it's about.
Yes.
Get to the goddamn point, let them know. And here's another piece of game that I don't really hear people saying. I don't make videos, my long form content. I make those for people that have never seen the channel before. I don't think about nobody who's already subscribed, right? Because if you already subscribed, there's something I'm doing that you like already. I'm going to keep the fire going with that. But I got to capture the people that don't know who the hell TSG Uncut is, right?
Nice.
And then I make my live streams for you guys, for the gents, the people that are subscribed, that are loyal. That way you have real-time access to me. That's what that's about. YouTube Shorts, man, y'all should see how much crap I get from this.
Yo, you pushing them out. I see it, bro. I see it.
I am.
And you got the words too. Like you want it.
Mm-hmm.
I really respect you.
Sometimes I do the words. I really think with those is if you already have a winning idea, right? Like if you have a winning idea, I just do a quick hitter on it. Boom. I can't give context in 60 seconds, but what I can do is try to entertain you and keep you on that video. See what I'm saying?
Right.
And then I do a poll every morning, right? Yeah. That's me. I try to do a poll every morning when I'm not drunk.
Shout out to the margarita.
Right.
Listen, let me tell y'all something real quick. First of all, guys, thank you guys. The video is sponsored by Young Grown. You guys make sure you guys get your merch. Thank you to everyone who's been supporting the merch. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Now, listen, do you guys know about the remixes? Have you guys been taking advantage of the remixes?
Oh, you're talking about the where you go through your content and change that to a YouTube short?
Yes.
So I was doing
that. I'm new to this. I'm new to this. So
it's quick.
Okay.
All right. So remixes, for anybody who don't know, you can take your own content. Make sure you go into your
YouTube
your
Studio.
Right. Okay. So when you do a video, and you're going through and putting the playlist in the description section, when you go down, you have to make sure that you enable sharing your content.
Yes.
Okay.
You want that. You want to share your content.
Yes. You want people to, if they take something that you've done and then they remix it into a video,
that's great.
Then that's good for you. It's going to link their video to your channel and potentially expose their audience to your stuff.
Okay. Nice.
Right. The same way, like you take someone else's TikTok or something, if you see the little thing on the side, people go look that up. Hey, let me go see more about what this person doing on TikTok. So you want that exposure. That's the YouTube Shorts is all about building up your sub base. To me,
I was just about to say that. So let me add to that. So right now, let's just say like you have a week or two where you're not really dropping that many content. I'm dropping like two shorts a day, and I figured out what
I need
time
to get there.
Drop them too. I'm dropping them at 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock because people are watching at that time, right? For me. But listen, the shorts, you just take 30 seconds or a minute of the best part of your video. We just said you need 30 seconds of the first 15 seconds of the best part of your video. Whatever video you got, the best part, just drop a short and make sure you use, what I found works is I use like emojis and I use like you're
all about the emojis, man.
I love the emojis.
Yeah, you be firing on the emojis. Bro, I noticed that too.
You see my shorts. They're all hitting 500,000
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm looking at
Yeah.
it. And Sean, I respect Sean because he told me, he's like, Jacques, you got to study the analytics, bro. You
Oh,
got
yeah.
had many conversations with Jacques where he's telling me, make sure you study the analytics. All right. At Hayden 2K, are you QB's wingman who he refers to as Johnny Depp?
Yes, that's him. So you got some subs
Hey,
watching you, my subs, you know. But
hey,
yeah, definitely. Johnny and we're going out to Guadalajara at the end of the week. So yeah, like I said, stay tuned for that content. Guadalajara, Mexico, man.
man,
I,
I can't
I,
wait to
I I
see it.
gotta get you out, Jock. I gotta get you, you know.
Put me on, put me on. So listen, DeMarcus says you guys are dropping a lot of jewels, man. I don't think I'm ready to start. Have a lot more to learn. Let me tell you this,
Mhm.
DeMarcus, and maybe
Mhm.
these gentlemen could agree with me, or they can give their
I
piece.
already think I know what you're about to say, but go ahead.
Nike, Nike. I'm gonna say Nike. Just do it. You just gotta start. You
Right.
just gotta start because here's the deal. When you first start, what happens is it's almost like a trial and error. Like no one's really watching like that, right?
Right.
So it's
Right.
like
Right.
you almost like they say, failing is the best lesson, right? There's no L's, it's just a lesson. So I'm telling you guys, I got videos on my channel right now that still have 15 views.
I hit all
Really?
mine. I hit all mine,
Wow.
bro.
No. I want all the receipts. Because
Man,
one
all
day I'm gonna
right.
be at 100,000. QB's gonna be at 100,000. Sean gonna be at 2 million because he
Nah,
killing it right now. And
man.
just
Mm.
Speak Spanish says just press record.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Press record and deliver. And again, the main thing is being consistent.
Oh yes, Philly Dom is one of the most. But go ahead, talk about the consistency.
Yeah, being
Zero. Nice.
consistent because people are going to come to your channel, and if you're not dropping content on a consistent basis, they're not going to really sub to your channel. So you want to keep that eye, you know, on a weekly basis. So if you're not uploading a video, live stream, even if you just do a photo, now YouTube you can have photos in your community feed
Yeah,
just to let your audience know, like, hey, I'm still here,
so
or I'm doing something. Stay tuned for this,
Right.
because I can't get to this on, I'm not doing it full time on a daily basis, but there's times where certain projects are going to take time. So
yes.
as long as you just let your audience know, hey, this is coming out, be patient, people are going to still check on you.
Let me ask a question, guys.
Hmm.
We all get to that point of they call it burnout, right? Where you're doing all this so much, and you get to the point where it's like, man, like what else can I do? Let's go to Sean. Have you experienced burnout, and
Yep.
what was that like, and how do you get past that?
Damn, man. So my channel was hotter than fish grease for a second, right? So it was
You was
growing.
feeling. You was feeling.
Yes.
It was growing pretty quickly.
You
But
got over 100 subs in one day, man. Whew.
yeah, so I was dropping numbers like that, right? I was getting like at one point I was up to like 2,000 subs a month at something like it was
Yeah.
something 1,500 a month, something ridiculous, right? But the burnout is real. Let me look at the camera and say this. The burnout is real. Okay. So there's
Right.
highs, and this is the dark side of YouTube nobody gonna tell you about. So
Dark-
once you start like getting into the analytics of it, you're gonna have a video do really well, and it's gonna give you like such a great high, such a great rush. It's gonna make you feel like, man, I'm ready to crank out 10 more of these bad boys. You know what I mean? And then
Mhm.
you'll put like little effort in that video, and it got you like a whole bunch of views. And then there's that video where you might spend like 5 hours, you might spend days trying to like figure out how you gonna do this and put it all together.
Yeah,
10
keep going.
views.
Mhm.
10
Yeah.
views, man. You
Yeah.
like, yo, son.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. It
so
hurts. It
it
hurts.
hurts. And I'm telling you, like, it's so demotivating. And listen, I know how to read my analytics, and I've talked to you guys both about this. I know how
Yeah.
to read the analytics now
Yeah.
to like get the most out of a video. But I'm not gonna lie, man, I got burnt out doing that. So now I play it like I'm a cornerback or something. I literally will put out a video. I might look back at it and say I could change this or tweak this, but most of the time, on to the next play, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
on to the next play.
What about you, QB?
Yeah, so on the last live that I did this past weekend, I was burnt out because uh, talking for 2.5 hours, breaking something down, looking at your notes,
Yeah.
and then playing like, sound effects.
You got mine with me.
Yeah, sound effects, looking at the chat, looking at you're doing multiple things at once.
Yeah.
You're literally orchestrating like an artist. And so and then your audience wants you to keep going. They're like, no, don't open up the panel. And I'm all like, I'm running on fumes here. And so you got to know, hey, all right, I deliver some fire content. It's okay to shut it down. It's
Yeah.
okay to shut it down. Hey, the next live stream, we'll do a Q&A from that last live stream. You don't have to, basically wear yourself out
Yeah.
because there's always going to be another day. There's always going to be another live stream. People are going to come back.
Yes.
So, yeah, I learned to pace myself.
I'm gonna tell y'all what happened to me. So here's what happened. Good. So here's what happened to me, guys. So, like I said, this is funny. Let me see my phone for a second. If you look at my channel, it literally says, all right. It says Jacques Wilkins Young Grown. It's gonna be hard to see. It says music, motivation, travel, and comedy. Those are the top things I wanted to focus on. Once again, this is what I started off with. I haven't changed anything. But as you start doing YouTube, you realize you got to get into a niche, right? But there's a way that you can encompass all of that into one, right? Like if you watch my videos, the music is actually my music. I'm actually the one singing Muchas Chicas. I'm doing it.
Yes.
I didn't seen this.
Yo, when you dropped that one, I was like, yo, man.
So that was fire, man. That's like a HK anthem, bro. Like they need to get you a buy one get one free night or something. Like, yo, hook it up.
Damn, man.
Are you still there? Is that me frozen?
Did he froze up? No, it's all good.
Oh.
Yeah, no, when he put out that video, I said, man, he put out the music to it. I said, man, this is catchy as hell, man.
Right.
I said, this shit gonna be in my head till, it was like, it was in my head the next day.
Right. Yeah, there were some other guys. I think when I went to the red light district in TJ, like I heard his song, like somebody was playing it. And I'm like, oh, that's Jock. Yeah. Yes.
This is a small world, man. It's a small world for you to go there and hear Jock's music, even though he goes out that way or he goes out in those areas. But I'm gonna tell you, it's real small too, because the woman that's in the in one of my Mexico video, one of the ones that I did an interview with on the street.
Yeah.
When I moved back here, I went to my nightclub where I used to, frequent a lot and work at. So all my friends work there and stuff. Man, tell me why the Costa Rican girl in my video, which was what, months ago, right? Almost 9 months ago, was dancing up on stage.
In Vegas? No.
Not even lying to you, bro. Not even lying to you. She was Costa Rican, living in Playa del Carmen. And then we hung out for a little bit. And then months passed. And I go to my club. I'm dressed up nice. You know how I do. I go there. She up on stage. My face drops. She looks down and sees me at the bar. Her face drops. She's like, what? Yeah, man. And when I was in Cartagena, my brother was like, yeah, this is my little brother here. And he got a YouTube channel. It was like, these dudes were from Houston. They said, man, I think I seen you before. Like, you do this, that, and the third, bro. I was like, yeah. He's like, man, I seen your channel. So that's motivation to keep going, man, because you never know who's watching you, never where they're watching you from. You know what I mean? Just keep doing the content.
Right.
All right, we see you.
Y'all heard Gigas down there?
Yeah, somebody was playing. I I took my dad to HK for his
No,
birthday
no way.
last August,
Something like
and I heard somebody playing your song, bro. When I was eating at the HK restaurant, somebody had it on their phone. I'm like, yo, that's Jocks. You know, like I was so like liquored up. I didn't like text you or
Roll
anything.
Walker.
Hmm. Yeah,
that. Keep going.
that's another Brody that spits out fire Mexican content as well as other travel vlogs. But yeah, I heard it and I'm just like, oh wow. So
Yeah.
yeah, like they need a man.
So let me tell
If
you
you,
something. This is funny,
hmm
right? So
hmm
shout out to Royal Walker, man. That's the homie. We're actually planning on doing some stuff together. Royal, hit the link. Get on the live with us. But people tell me like, look, people actually buy people will buy the Young Grow merch
yeah,
and they'll go to Zona Norte just to wear it because they see other people wearing the merch, and they're like, yo,
I think you froze again.
Oh,
Dang.
be coming
Right.
back soon.
Yeah.
Let's keep the party going.
Right, I know. I almost need to go like get my sparkling water too, man, and chill
Oh
out
man,
for a little bit.
I went and just grabbed me a Mike's Hard, bro, out of the mini
Right.
fridge. I
So really,
need to put
really,
that mini fridge right here. So
yeah, exactly. I really wasn't planning on going live, so that's why I'm in the crib just chilling. So you're thinking about going back to Playa del Carmen next month?
May.
May.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
my back.
Yeah, you're back, man. What's up with that Wi-Fi?
Bro, I swear I paid the bill. I swear I paid the bill. It's so good.
Right.
Listen, a lot of people was like, yo, Jacques, when I go to Zona Norte, we see people wearing the Young Grow merch. And that's how we know they're from the channel. And they actually talk to each other like, by the way, Royal, I don't know if you heard what I said, Royal Walker in the building, bro. Make sure, get on the link, Royal. We'd love to have you on the live with us. Shout out to Royal Walker. But it's funny you say somebody told me they're playing Muchas Chicas in Chicago.
God
Wow.
dang.
Okay.
I was like, no. And then they sent me a video. They sent me a video. They're playing Muchas Chicas, and the girls was like dancing. They're singing it. I was like, this YouTube is so
Wow.
powerful.
Yeah.
So let me tell you guys what I was trying to tell you guys about my experience of burnout, right? So
Mhm.
I was trying to show you guys, like, I had all these different things that I wanted to do on my channel, and I realized you got to niche it down, right?
Yep.
And then until you get big, once you get big enough, people like you, then you can do whatever. It's like Drake. Drake can come out with whatever type of shoe people are gonna buy it because they like
Right.
Drake.
Right.
I say that shit all the time, man. Like you can, those bigger channels, real quick, those bigger channels will put out the same type of video. I actually try to put out content I don't see nobody else doing. And I'd be like, all right, I got to get this out quick. Because if I don't, somebody going to jump on it.
Yes.
Every time, man, I might struggle to get where I want to be with my video,
Sure.
but I'll look at the same clip on another bigger channel that come out after me after it comes out, right?
Damn.
And I know they watch thumbnails of us little guys. I
Yes,
know
of
they
course.
have to. I didn't
Yeah,
did too
right.
many tests. I said, okay, nobody got this out. I don't see nobody talking about this. Then I'll put something out, bigger channel. Boom. Same thing. 100,000 views, man. You sitting there like, well, what am I doing, man? And that is the kind of shit that made me burn out. Sorry, I didn't mean to jump you on there, John.
No.
But I just like that's the kind of stuff you're gonna deal with on YouTube where you're like, hey, I did the same thing. Why am I not getting views? And you can't even think that way. Next play.
Yeah. Well, here's what happens. It's supply and demand. We know this. They got
Appreciate that, Brody, subbing to the channel, by the way.
the market sub to QB.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all sub to QB. Make sure y'all go check out Sean C. TSG Gent. Okay.
TSG Uncut, baby.
Uncut too. Uncut. So check it out. So here's what happened to me. Like I said, I know what I wanted to do. I said, Wilkins, this is who you are. You're a funny guy. You're a motivational guy. You like to travel and you love to do music. But you can't do all one at a time, which is what I was doing in the beginning of my channel because I didn't know. I was dropping songs. I was doing this. And I said,
Right.
Wilkins, make it all one thing. So I did the travel videos. I put my own music in it. I did this. I did that. But here's what happened. Tell them why you mad, Sean. Tell them why you mad. My burnout came because I'm in Tijuana. I'm doing these videos, and I say, you know what? I don't want to be the Tijuana guy. I don't want to be.
Well, till he comes back. Yeah, man. Like that's the other thing too, right? If you got your channel, you don't want to get like stuck doing one thing either. You have to niche down, but you got to be very careful. Oh, sorry, you froze for a second. So
Yeah, no, keep on, keep on.
You got to be very careful because there's a guy named it's because a channel called London's Way. Okay.
Yeah, London.
You know London, right? Okay.
There's the gold diggers. That's what I watch.
Yeah.
That one, coach.
London had these videos. If you look at his channel, and I look at people's channel, like their channel page, and I look at where they started, and I look for what I call the inflection point. That's where they were getting maybe 10 views, then maybe they were getting 100, and then they dropped one, and then maybe that one got like 500, 600, 1,000, and then maybe, like, then their baseline goes from like, 50 views. Now their baseline is 100. So they keep putting out videos. They hit another inflection point. A video did well. It's getting thousands of views. And then eventually, so London's channel, this dude is talking to gold diggers. He talks to them as a normal dude. And
I watch it every day. Every day.
When they diss him, he's like, all right, then whatever, right? He try to holler. Then he walked towards some nice car, right? And then right. And then they want to talk. Then they want to holler at him. These shits get in the car, all right? Get in the goddamn car. And then they like, so what you gonna do for me? You gonna trick off your money? You gonna pay my bills? He's like, I don't even know you. I'm trying to get to know you. Whoop de whoop. Then these girls would be like, well, I told you a little bit about myself. I live around here, blah, blah, blah. Now you know me. You should be tricking off your money. Buy me the bag. Drop the bag. So if you watch a dude like London's channel, the one thing you'll see is that he tried, you can see the videos where he said, look, I want to do something different.
Yeah.
But he those videos were so powerful. Yeah. He can't do nothing but those videos.
Yeah.
And that's a dangerous spot to be at because it doesn't allow you to grow without losing part of your audience.
If you notice now, he keeps telling people in the beginning of the video, hey, I started another channel where you can watch me vlog and you can do this. Go to my other channel.
He had to.
But here's the deal. One channel with the 10,000 subscribers, 100,000 is great. Two channels with 100,000 is amazing, right?
Oh, yeah.
You can double the money. But here's the deal. When people find what they like, that's what they like, right?
Yes.
It's like, even me, I'm addicted to it. I know I know he's gonna say, got one, coach. I know what's gonna happen. I don't even like seeing the one where he says she's not a gold digger, she's a good soul. I don't even like those. I want to see the gold diggers.
Right.
I'm into it. And it's like there's something about repetition, there's something about expectation, there's something about familiarity. I'm saying that wrong, but there's something about that makes people like, And looking back on my channel, I think I missed an opportunity, but I didn't miss it because I decided I didn't want to be the Zona Norte guy.
Yes.
I know a lot of you guys follow me because of that, and I appreciate it. And I love you guys for that because it's a part of my growth, it's part of my story, it's a part of what I did, it's part of my travel. But I didn't want to be the guy who's always at the Zona Norte spots. I didn't want to be that guy. It's like there's so much more. And now I'm at a growth point where it's like my channel has, went like this a little bit because I could have decided, let me just do the London's way. Let me just do just that. But I said, I don't want to be that guy. Somebody else can be that person. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with losing that bag.
Right.
That's the integrity of me. I'm trying to, I want to be the young and grown, you're going to make it, the feel good guy, the encouragement, the motivation. I want to be what I said I was going to be in the very beginning. I want to be the motivation. I want to be the music, the travel, the comedy. I want to be that. And that's something that, you get to a point where you got to say to yourself, is it about, am I doing it because of this? And there was a lot of opportunities that was presented to me during that Zona Norte run. There's a lot of opportunities. I decided, I got a daughter, and I decided to go left, right?
Right.
What has been, QB, this next question is for you. What has been a pivotal point in your thing where you decide, have you gotten to that point yet where you say, like have you defined who you want to be and what you will and will not do? What you will and will not do?
Right. So that is a great question. So So some fans be like, "Oh, QB, you need to do a
Cheers.
Patreon," and yeah, cheers.
So
Got the
do
sparkling water, yeah,
shout out to the super
uh,
chat.
yeah,
Breakfast.
right. You'll see me with some tequila in Guadalajara for sure. But for me, like they're like, you know, you can do
LPDA
a
team.
you can do a Patreon, you can maybe do a fans only, and I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I I don't want to be seen out there like that. I'm okay. So I think for me, it's just basically sticking to showing the lifestyle. Um, when I go to certain places, I might start doing like Airbnb reviews and let the host know,
Right.
hey, I'm gonna vlog your Airbnb. I'm gonna leave this in the description. Um, I don't really show a lot of food. I might be able to start showing some food vlogs as well.
Yeah.
Um, I'm not sure if the audience really cares for that. I mean, the main thing is they want to see the women. So
I
I,
think you
I
could get away with. I think you can get away if you talk about what Jock talked about earlier, man. You
mhm,
already are out there, so instead of like just having just a food thing and throw
mhm,
people off, it's like you could just have that little portion in there. Like, yo,
mhm,
this is where we're sitting down and eating. Film that, show what you got. It doesn't even got to be a long clip. You know what I mean? Just be like,
right,
boom, throw that in there.
right.
Get because it's going to give more varieties of whatever video you make. I think you could do it all because some of the times you was eating and I know you love this shit, QB, but you was sitting there eating like crab legs or something, and I'm sitting there jealous like a motherfucker. I'm like, yo, man, yo, I want them crab legs.
Yes. And so one thing that has really helped me, the nightlife. Um,
Yes.
Actually, guys have been hitting me up because I tell them I'm like, look, I'm very busy.
Yes.
I can give you a lot of solid information, but I got to be paid, man. I'm
Man.
sorry. You just can't message me. Like for
I'm not
example, when I
Jacques.
went right when I went, yeah, exactly. When I went to Peru, um, somebody was like, "Oh, what's the Airbnb? What's the hotel? Give me a full itinerary." Out of the blue, and I'm just like, "Who are you?" And I can do that, but understand that if you want this unique experience,
Yeah.
then yeah, you're gonna have to pay the consulting fee, and it's only $50. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
Right.
Shout out to the
Johnny
Cash
went
App.
right. Johnny went with me. We worked out an arrangement, and he can literally say, and I don't really mean to bring all this dating coach stuff on your stream, but
Yeah.
he was thankful to come to me than an actual dating coach.
Yeah. He
Um,
bought into you. He believes in you.
right,
He's
right.
seen you doing it like before.
Right. And so if I can, repeat that on a consistent basis, that's great. And yeah, people hitting me up on the back end regarding, consulting, uh just not even about women, like, okay, what banks can I get money out of the ATM, which is very important.
Right.
Hey, I'm thinking about driving from Houston to Monterey. I'm going to tell you where to go so you don't end up in trouble with the
Yes.
C's. All right.
End
So,
up on Fox News.
right, right. So, the information that I'm going to deliver you and provide you is very vital, and it's going to help you save time, energy, and money.
Okay.
Right.
So let me ask you, Sean.
Yeah.
Listen, what is something that you had to say? And we're guys, thank you guys so much for being a part of this channel. Thank you guys for watching this video.
Yeah.
We're talking about we're celebrating 10,000 subscribers, and we're talking about some of the pitfalls. We're talking about the journey. We're talking about the good times, the bad times, and these gentlemen are on the grind as well. So I've already explained some of the things that I've had to go through to get to where I'm at, and we're on the road to 100,000. And I want to ask Sean C. What is something that you said on your journey? You said, you know what, I'm not going to compromise this. I explained with me, I do a lot of different type of content, and I decided to kind of make it all one person, make it all one. And there are certain things, certain opportunities I had. I decided, hey, I don't want my channel to be just about Zona Norte, just about this. I had some opportunities, and I decided to leave that bag. And right now I'm at that point of rebuilding, and it is what it is. But for me, I'm not, I'm not going to compromise.
Right.
So QB explained some of his stuff. Sean, what is something that you decided, hey, I'm not going to compromise. This is what I want to do. And I appreciate you guys for liking this part of my content. I appreciate you guys for appreciating this, but I'm more than just this. Has that happened to you, Sean?
I don't think you get to where we are at and it not happen to you at some point. Like everything, if you notice, you talk to any YouTubers over 1,000 subs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And eventually you come to the same crossroads, what you just talked about, what QB just talked about, where you got to like basically you get stuck, like doing London's Way. You get stuck just doing those car videos. Nobody wants to see all the other stuff. But
in a box.
But the thing that I said I wasn't going to compromise is my channel is for men and women who love and support men. So
there you go.
I could have just kept going with the angry. My channel was hotter than fish grease when it was like the angry black woman trope all the time. Right? So I could have stuck with that. I could have kept going. But that's not the point of the channel. The point of the channel is I start doing, like, hey, this is why the child support is ruined. This is, this dude lost his kids. There's another one I did about a passport bro Chad, right?
Yeah, I remember that one.
They call him Passport Joes, by the way.
Was that Passport Joes? Okay.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if there's something I feel it is important for the gents to check out, I'm going to put that video out regardless if it's going to get a lot of views or not. That's my goal. Obviously, you got to space that kind of stuff. You can't be like putting out 4 videos in a row and stuff that people ain't used to. But every so often, I'm going to throw one of those videos in there because it is equally important to a man's journey to understand these things are going on out there. And surprisingly, Passport Joe, you said?
Yeah, that's basically the Caucasian guys that travel. Passport Joes. Yeah.
Passport Joes. Okay.
Passport Joes. We see you.
Well, that video, we talk about analytics. That video started out kind of slow. Right? So I didn't care. That need to go out there. That was for the gents, right?
Right.
I don't know if I tweaked it or did anything, but it caught on. And then that video started doing better, right? So sometimes you might do a video that ain't getting traction now.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
People are going to double back on your channel.
Yeah.
Because all your videos work for you, right? Even the older videos.
I would say that.
The older videos work for you too. Because after a while, you might be relying on the quick burst of views you get for putting out a video in today.
Yeah.
Right.
But as your library builds, all of those videos are getting views.
Right. Somebody sees it for the first time every day.
Right. And then the new subs, because sometimes I'll wake up and I'll have like 20 comments with different videos. So somebody's been watching your videos when they first come to your channel.
They have you in the library now.
Right.
People still finding my Zoom to Thailand video.
Wow.
Now listen, this is for the audience real quick. I was going to quit YouTube in December of 2021. I almost quit.
Oh, wow. You never told me that.
I almost quit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I think this is before I met you guys, but because I met you guys right around the same time. Well, look, I met QB. I met you a little bit after I met Jock, but relatively around the same time. We kind of was all hitting each other up. So, I almost quit December 2021 because I was just stuck between. I had 387 subs, and it would jump to 388. I said, "Okay, we're moving it again," and then it would drop like 3 more subs. And I was just playing this weird ass game, man. I was like, "Oh man, I'm about to quit this." And then I heard 2 pieces of advice. The first was from Roberto Blake. And Roberto Blake says, if people ain't watching your stuff, it sucks. He's like, sorry to put it out there. People ain't watching your channel, your videos suck. I was like, God damn, that's kind of cruel. But he was right. Right? You have to figure out what your audience wants. Your audience is like customers, and you have to give them what they want to watch. Yes. You know, as much as I want to make videos about you know, cooking my fish crab cakes or something like that.
Find a man.
Nobody came to the channel for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and then the second piece of advice was from Kevin Samuels. Rest in peace to the Godfather.
Let's go.
He said, man, too many of you guys treating this shit like a hobby.
Whew.
This is a business.
Whew.
And a business has customers. And a business
and a structure.
It has a structure, yes.
Right.
It is deliberate. QB said it earlier. You got to be consistent, right? Yes. Like you can't have a business and then like it says open 6 days a week, and then your ass is not even there for 3 of them, or you know what I mean? Like
right.
Because people going, like you said, QB, people gonna be like, wow, you're not consistent, right? Yeah. The only people that get to
they're gonna hit on sub.
Yes. And the only people that get to make videos like that, right, where they get to just, I don't put out a video for a week or two, is like bigger channels. They can do that. As soon as they come back, you're like, where you been at?
They got the other videos working for them.
Right, because the other video, they got hundreds, thousands of videos in some cases, and they have that all working for them. So those are the 2 pieces of advice. And so my very first video in January of 2022 was me. People were attacking Richie Mack, Zoom to Thailand. Shout out to Zoom to Thailand.
Shout out to Zoom to Thailand.
They were attacking him, so I did a reaction video.
Yeah.
Right. And then so that was January 2nd of 2022. By January 20th, so 18 days later, I had 1,000 subs.
Okay, so you I got it.
Salute. Salute.
But that traction, you tagged on to that traction.
And I had some hits and misses along the way, right? As I was trying to, because that one video made me try to figure out what is this channel? And we've talked since then. Both of y'all, I've talked to both of y'all since that through that journey, right? Trying to figure out what the hell this thing is. And then you notice I fine-tuned it. All my thumbnails look the same. All the videos
you changed the name. That also really helped too, man.
So that was my lead-in. Guess who gave me that idea?
Zoom, right?
Richie Mack, man. Yep. Richie Mack. I'd already been thinking about it, and I talked to my cousin about it because my channel's name used to be The Sensational Gent. And my name is in that. My name is in that title. So my cousin was like, bro, your name is in there. You can't change it. I'm not even lying to you. It had to be about a week or so later. Richie Mack hit me up on IG, and he was like, hey, man, ain't trying to tell you what to do with your channel, but I think you need to change the name to something shorter.
Yep.
Right. And I was like, well, it's funny you say that. I was already thinking about doing that. So
I done changed my name 3 times.
But he said, look, you need something that's quick, impactful, that people are going to remember. And QB, you're not lying about this. I think people came back and remembered the channel more because TSG Uncut is easy to tell. See, now I tell people, hey, I got a YouTube channel. Oh, what is it? TSG Uncut. Now, they may not be able to get to it in their phone right away, but then I notice I see them later, right? Yeah. They can remember that. When I used to say The Sensational Gent,
I don't even know how to spell that.
Right? Is it sensational? Is it sensational?
Exactly.
Right.
Well, guys, right now we're on YouTube. We're talking about, we're celebrating 10,000 subscribers on this channel, but we're also talking about what it takes to get to this. Some of the pits, some of the things that's happened. And, Sean C. TSG Uncut is in the building. If you guys haven't already, make sure you go subscribe to him. He's too lit. QB Passport Flexing is in the building. If you haven't already, make sure you get a video like and subscribe to QB because he's too lit.
Wait, is that a thumb? Go back
man, come on, man. I really invested. I mean,
dang.
Listen,
the golden thumb.
Bro, if y'all see my office, listen, another thing is, look, it don't start like this. If y'all see, my office is so
I see that Navy. I see that Navy stuff, bro.
Come on, man. With honor, courage, and commitment.
Hold on. I keep my Chiefs plaque back there.
Let's go.
My shadow box. I mean, not my shadow box. My yeah, baby.
So y'all, listen. This isn't about YouTube, y'all. Whatever it is, shout out to anybody trying to build something from scratch. Whatever it is you're trying to do in this life, You know, I didn't start off in this. I call this my royal office because royal
Bro, I
blue.
remember you was putting that piece together, bro.
Yeah,
Man,
You
yeah.
sent me a
man.
picture. I was like, God damn, I gotta step my game up.
Yo, listen. I wish I could turn this around and show y'all this. Like,
I know.
it don't.
Right.
It's lit, but it don't start like this, guys. So
He need that cigar in there too.
man, I got my
Hmm.
drink. I'm out here. So we talking about. I wish I could show y'all, man. I got too much stuff here, but I got my merch up here. But listen, whatever it is you're trying to build, guys, don't ever stop. Don't ever give up. It doesn't. It's not about getting there. It's about the journey. We're talking about this and we're laughing at some of the mistakes we made.
Oh my
We're
god.
Hmm.
we're
Right.
laughing at some of the dumb stuff that we did. We're laughing at some of the opportunities that we missed. Um, and it's just we're having a good time with this. So whatever it is you're trying to build in your life, continue to build it and enjoy the journey, the process. Like I said, my cousin Philly Dom, he just hit over 100,000 subscribers. I remember
That's
when he was
lit.
shooting on a camera that was like 2G. Most of these cameras got like 5G. He was shooting 2G video, and the video was it wasn't good. And
Oh
he
no.
just didn't stop. And now he's in Brazil.
Right.
He's at 112, 115,000 subscribers. You just got to keep
Wow.
grinding. You got to keep going. And I just did a live with Philly too. You gotta,
Mhm.
whatever it is you're trying to accomplish in this life, you gotta have an insane mentality about it. You gotta be like a horse running your race. You're not looking to the left, you're not looking to the right. You gotta keep grinding. And these
Right.
two gentlemen have been grinding. They're continue to grind. They're gonna continue to grind. And we
Yep.
hope that some of the things we're talking about is this is a celebration, man. This is a
Yeah.
celebration of everything. I got a question I want to ask. In my journey, and it's continuing. There's this part. Like right now, I'm at the part where do you guys ever get to the part where it's like the adjustment part, right? Let's talk about the adjustment. Right now, I'm trying to find my it's almost like I'm finding my next niche, right? But
Right.
I understand. I've grown the channel to the point where I understand what people love about the channel. And for a while, I really thought it was just Zona Norte. Man, I gotta go back to Zona Norte, even though I don't want to. But I realized people are in love with the personality. People are in
Right.
love with the perspective, right? Anybody could do a Mexico video. Anybody could do whatever video, but the way you did it was good. The way you talked about
Right.
that specific. I remember when Sean C did the one about what's that dude that played Pirates of the Caribbean and his
Oh,
girl.
Johnny Depp and
Yo,
Amber
and
Heard.
Johnny
Yeah.
Depp, but Sean, you killed it. You really, the way you talked about it and explained it. Can you guys talk to me about a time in your YouTube journey where you had to make that adjustment, and how did you find the confidence, and how did you make that adjustment and how was that adjusting from one type of content and trying to get to the next one? If you've been to that point, let's go with you, QB.
Yep.
How's that like?
Yeah. So I think my real adjustment was instead of like doing like my Instagram stories,
Yes.
uploading to YouTube, the quality wasn't there. And like guys were like, look, we like your stuff. Like if you go to my older videos,
Yeah.
the quality was off. They're like, look, go get you a GoPro or get you a better camera phone.
Oh,
like, come on, man. Like we
the
like
fans,
you.
the
We're
fans can
gonna
be
rock with
cruel
you.
sometime,
We,
man.
we can't watch
Right.
it though.
Right, and so I said, okay, let me step this up. Let me get a mic. I'm on my mini mic right now, not my other mic, because I just wanted to get up on here. Um, let's get the lighting, let's get the ring light. Um, like I wanted to be lit. I wanted to make sure that you got a good setting. I'm not in the lounge area for this stream because I just really wanted to get on here, but that's where I do my lives. Make sure the internet is
Can
good.
y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Mhm.
And um, basically, like the layout, because when you do your live streams, you can have a background as well. So normally, my background is the thumbnail.
Yay.
Um, right? Yes, yes, yes. And so that's what really motivated me to be persistent and tweaking little things here and there. I think next, I do have a mic holder to like the chair or whatever.
Mhm.
So that's the next improvement. Um, but like I said, it's constantly being consistent. One thing that I will not stop, even though it doesn't get a lot of views, is my basic travel vlogs.
Okay.
So if I'm at the museum or I'm at a landmark, that is part of the channel. I'm not, I know guys don't want to see it, they don't want to watch it, but it's gonna be put out
Yeah,
regardless.
but like if real quick, I didn't mean to jump on you, but
Yeah.
the those videos are important to your channel as well because
Yeah.
the type of content we put out, it
Mhm.
doesn't do well. Some of it does well in search because you guys travel, so those names of those places. But what I'm
Right.
saying is, for those, like, say you're in, I'm just gonna say Lima, Peru, and there's a museum you go to or something like that,
Right.
right?
Mhm.
Right.
Then there's a part of your content that you want to write the title for search.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that you're attacking
SEO,
it.
search engine optimization.
Right. So
Mhm.
you want to attack it for search, and then there's the ones you're gonna do that are
Strictly
for
to your audience.
they're grabbing, yeah, they're catchy, right? They're gonna
Right.
get you on there. So I think keep doing those because if you're targeting for search and you have videos that are targeting
You're growing.
for just catchy, then
Right.
you're gonna build your audience in a different way too, right? Because you're gonna have people come in from different avenues. Does that all make sense? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Basically, you're gonna have people that are travelers, not necessarily bachelor travelers. It could be, hey, we're going to Cancun. We've seen that you stayed at this resort and you did a vlog about the resort.
Right.
I want to go over there. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah.
That's what I want to see in the future as well.
Right.
Listen, not to cut you guys off, but
Mm.
Chauncey, you're 100% right. So when I was doing the Tijuana videos, the emphasis is it safe? Is it safe? Is it safe? Is it safe? Right? I got booked by an
Great.
older couple. Shout out to Lisa. Shout out to Mike. I
Mhm.
love y'all. They booked me, older couple, right? Retired, having a great time in life. They booked me to show them around Tijuana. I'm doing videos like, hey, nightlife, young people, let's go, let's go. You don't know who you're reaching. And
Right.
another thing is this. This is crazy. Some of the videos that do the least numbers impact people the most. People hit me up and they say, yo, Jacques, I did a video about a month ago talking about loving through the hurt, through the pain. Shout out to Black Man Travel. He says, QB produces travel receipt content. We need more of this, especially from Passport Bros.
Yo, bro, that means a
Shout out
lot
to
to
Black
me,
Man
dog.
Travels.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Shout out to you. So QB, like I said, I told QB, I said, QB, bro. I'm talking to QB. When I met QB, he's like, yo, Jacques, I seen your we're talking on Instagram. He hit me up like, yo, Jacques, I seen your YouTube video is pretty dope. We started talking back and forth. QB started sending me some videos. I'm like, bro, you need to start a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Receipts.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
You're
you
all
need to
like,
start
yeah, you're like, bro, you need to get on here. Like, what are you doing? What are you?
and the truth is, people have YouTube channels already. They're just not getting paid for it. You're already on Facebook talking about what you ate this morning. You're already on Facebook talking about your family vacation with Bae. We're just getting paid for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But let's go back to what I was saying. You never know. I did a content talking about loving through the hurt, through the pain, because I know a lot of the people who watch this channel, YouTube is an escape. People are watching Sean C's video because Sean C's saying stuff that they can't say. QB Passport is going places and hanging out with chicas that they can't hang out with. So they're living vicariously through Jacques in Tijuana and Zona Norte. He's in wherever he's at, but he's enjoying it and they're living through us. I did a video talking about cuffing season. I said, yo, this is the time of the year that a lot of people
Cuffing season.
A lot of breakups happen.
Perfect.
A lot of people, I did that right around like December. I said, a lot of people are getting hurt. A lot of people are breaking up. And we had a conversation where we're talking about loving through the hurt. How do you love through the hurt? And I had some people text me and hit me up on Instagram like, yo, that video really touched me, man. I had to, and that video didn't get a lot of views. It got like 200 views. You know what I mean?
Wow.
I'm thinking, man, let me go back to Zona Norte. I keep thinking, let me go back to Zona Norte.
Hey, I wrote it down.
Huh?
Mhm.
I wrote it down.
Which one?
Coming soon to a video near you. Love it through the
Copy
hurt
season.
pain.
Love it
Mhm.
through the hurt.
Well,
No, I did it.
because
I did it.
brothers
I did
need
it.
that, man. They need to hear that.
I did
bro.
that video, and people, it's like you never know. You know what I'm saying? Like that video touched people. People told me like, "Yo, Jacques," and they hit me on it. They didn't comment, but they hit me on Instagram. Yo, Jacques, that video I shared it with a friend. That video helped a friend get through some stuff, and now he subscribed to your channel. And you never really know. So it's like a lot of the things that QB says. You know, he's gonna. This is the type of videos he wants to do. He's gonna continue to do those videos. You don't know who you're helping, bro.
Right.
You don't know who you're motivating through those
Oh,
videos.
shit.
You don't know who you're helping.
Right.
It happened to me, man. They hit me up like, Jacques, that video. I'm like, what? That video? The 300 view video? They're like, yeah. So people are still watching. People are still being influenced by those videos. But Sean, do you have any videos like that anything like that happened to you?
Yeah, man. Go back to what you said, man. That well, go back to one of the videos you talked about the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. That one didn't do too well,
Yeah.
and it was okay because I was like, you know, you got to also spitball too, right? You got to see what works, what doesn't work, and then
Constantly.
some videos you just have to make them. You just have to make it because it's like it. I know certain videos I'm gonna put out is only going to appeal to a certain audience. I did a video recently about lonely single men,
Wow.
and sometimes those videos don't tend to do well because a lot of guys don't want to like open up or expose themselves. I
Yeah.
challenge anybody to go find that video on my channel, go read the comments. Right? Talk about awkward dudes. Those
Yeah. Yes,
those
that was a good one. That was a hidden
I gotta
gem.
watch that one. I think I missed that one.
Yes.
those
Yes.
dudes, go read those comments. Those dudes opened up and said, "Man, look, you know, I mean, like it varies. Hey, I've always been awkward." One dude was like,
Hold on
you
one
know,
second. Guys, keep talking about this. Excuse me for 1
yeah,
second.
yeah.
I know I
Yeah.
had too much to drink, so now I gotta take 30 seconds.
Let's go, dude.
Seconds.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
Y'all
You're
keep
good.
We got you.
We
Just put
got
us on the
you.
Hold me
screen.
down.
Put
Hold
us
me
on the
down.
screen.
Yeah.
There we go. But so you know, like those type of videos where you know you open up. There was a guy that was like, he was like, "Oh, I'm 6'3", this, that, and the third," and he was like, "I'm awkward. Like girls kind of like me, but I don't know how to talk to them." So why do I make my videos on my channel? I make my videos because it's a men's channel. Like
Right.
I want it to be where you watch the video and then we talk about it. It's how you and I are fellowshipping, us three are fellowshipping, man. We as black men, particularly, not to exclude our white
Right.
brothers and brown
Mhm.
brothers, but it's a men's channel. And at the end of the day, women have had 30 plus years. I remember being a kid and Oprah Winfrey was on TV before she became a trillionaire or whatever the hell she is, forever, right?
Right.
They've had 30 years of being able to like, oh yeah, girl, you don't need him. Men are bad, all these things. And it's like, we haven't had that. And the statistics say that a lot of guys feel like nobody hears them. They feel like they don't have a place to voice themselves. And you got to do that with your boys, man. You got to do that with your bros, man. Too many dudes sharing their stuff with their woman, and then they wonder why their woman leave. Because soon as a woman loses respect, man, it's damn near impossible to get it back unless you save 3 cats from a burning building, man. It's hard to get it back, son. You ain't getting it back. You might as well call that a loss and move on, bro. Because
Take the L.
take the L because Johnny Longstroke gonna be there next week. I'm telling you, man.
Hey. But back to the social awkwardness, I think it's very important. And I'm going to start talking about this more on my channel.
Please do.
That I don't really believe that. I'm going to be honest. These dating coaches can sell you social skills.
Yeah.
I think that's a habit. You just have to go and talk to people. It's like going to the gym and getting your reps in.
Yeah.
If you become
muscle memory.
Right. If you just go out and talk to people and get away from playing video games all day, because that's what really the problem is. People can binge watch YouTube all day, 24/7, including myself. Okay. And so if you're not out in the real world talking to people, making friends, building a social circle offline, then yeah, you're always going to have that issue. And so instead of somebody going and paying for a coach to supposedly give you social skills, that's something you're going to have to pick up in the real world just by talking to people.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Go Beyond the Matrix. Congratulations on 10,000 subscribers. Appreciate you, family.
Man, 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 man.
Yo, let me tell you. Yo, I got the stream deck, bro. I got all.
Oh, you got it. Oh man.
Nice.
Just haven't had time to put it all together. I got everything fit in there. Okay, listen.
I need that.
You need that. Right? Listen, if I show, I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of my studio. If I show y'all my studio right now, it's the lighting. Like I got everything, bro.
I see it. I see it, man.
But you know what? There's something to be said about what you guys are saying right now. This is why you guys know. This is why,
real quick. Is the panel still open? Because Black Man's Travel, he's a content creator.
Yo, Black Man Travel. Listen, man. Let me put the panel on. Black Man Travel. I'm about to post this right here. If you want to get on, let's put you on. Let's give you some love. Hop on. Listen, I want to say something to what you guys are saying. The reason this YouTube thing is so dope is because you guys understand, like, you know, we're going out there, we're taking the chances, we're interviewing the people, we're doing it live, we're talking to people, we're doing this, we're traveling. They're living vicariously through us, like we're talking about. And it's like, this is what makes this thing so amazing to do. You know, I remember, you know, there was a time when I was talking to Sean C. I say, Sean, you got to, you know, he's like, yo, Jacques, I'm here. And I was like, do some travel. Remember I told you, do some nightlife? Remember I was like, because it takes a certain amount of like you're talking about getting the reps in, it takes a certain amount of.
And that's how I found him, believe it or not. I was Googling, basically not Googling, but searching through YouTube.
Yeah.
Who else was covering nightlife in Mexico? Yeah. And I came across this channel.
Now we all on the same live stream.
Yeah, and I'm all like, yo, let me reach out to you. Let me get on your channel because, again, networking is very important. That's how your channel grows.
That part.
But you still have to have substance.
Yes.
You still, because people will, you can interview people on your channel and you can go on other panels, but
you
once they come,
content too.
Right, once they come and be like, all right, so why am I here? What can you deliver to me? Yes. And if you don't have anything of value, then people are not going to watch your videos and they're not going to subscribe to your channel.
You got to feed your audience. You got to supply and demand. There's a demand there, and it's like, you know, this. I want to be a full-time YouTuber. I would like to do this, and I'm crafting it into. I'm trying to be true to my original self, right? My original self said I want to do music, motivation, travel, and comedy. But you have to make sure you're giving out content. And I'm telling you, that's why I'm saying the remixes, QB, you got to get on the remixes, right? Because there's certain days where you just don't have content. You're editing something, you're working on something, and you have some time. And I'm dropping, and what I'm doing is I'm dropping 2 shorts a day. And I'm setting them up for the next 2 weeks. I got shorts dropping, so it makes me feel a little better. I'm getting subscribers from the shorts. I think every 300 to 400 subscribers I'm getting, or every 300 to 400 views I'm getting like 3 to 5 subscribers. So you're still growing as you're doing your thing, you know.
Right. So, I think something you mentioned to me a while ago, like you got to wake the channel up.
Yeah. You know? Yeah. Okay. So QB was like, "Yo, Jacques, let's do a live together." I said, QB, listen, bro. I know it looks like I have like all these subscribers, but because I haven't, I gave up the Zona Norte bag. Trust me, I was doing walkthroughs with people, but I was doing it for free because I really, you know, I wasn't charging people besides the other people who insisted to pay for my services. But I said I got to wake the channel up because people are asleep. I don't want to. It's like I had 7,000 subscribers and we do a live and there's 3 people in there. You're like, wait a minute, Jacques, is this? Okay, so we about to let Black Man Travel in.
Yeah, let him in.
Let's introduce Black Man Travel.
Brother.
Black Man Travel, what it do?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
How you feeling on scale 1 to 6?
I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well, man. Thanks for inviting me onto your platform.
Yes, sir. Tell us a little bit about your channel. And I guess you and QB know each other. QB, what's good? What's good?
Yeah, I'm a traveler, been over 40 countries. I'm a digital nomad. I've been a digital nomad for the past 12 years, consultant. So YouTube is just more of a hobby thing. I haven't took it seriously yet. But what I do with my platform, I focus on 4 pillars. Those 4 pillars focus on digital nomad, how to become a digital nomad, a 6-figure digital nomad, health and wellness, um, business, and relationship. So I focus on those 4 things and basically teach guys how to travel, man, how to maneuver correctly, how to work on themselves, self-improvement. I'm all about, I'm approaching 45 years old. So I try to tell guys, take your health seriously. Health is wealth, especially if you're traveling around the world. You want to be in your best shape, look the best, and be the best version of yourself. So that's where QB and I, we kind of agree on in regards to just like, hey, like anything else in life, you got to keep on putting work. You got to, if you're going to travel, to other countries, learn the language. Just there's certain things you just got to apply yourself. And you guys said something that kind of made sense this weekend. I went out. I live in Atlanta.
ATL.
And I was like, yo, you know what? I don't want to do no YouTube. I'm tired of watching YouTube. I'm gonna go out. So Friday and Saturday, I went out. I just went out by myself, went to the cigar lounge, got some drinks or whatever. And I literally start speaking to anyone that sat next to me or stood next to me. And I think that's how you could overcome your awkwardness, by forcing yourself into those environments where you have to speak. Right. I went to a house party, same thing. I just went in. I introduced myself to everybody. Like, my name's so-and-so, my name's so-and-so. And just spark a random conversation. And that alone, that attract people. And also too, because I'm a blogger, I always tell people, hey, look, check out blackmantravels.com. You can see my content because I'm a photographer too as well. So when they go to it, it's like, man, you've been over like 40 countries. Like, yeah, you took all these pictures and videos. Yeah. So right there, you create a good dialogue to have that introduction. So that's me.
So let me ask you, I love the name Black Man Travels. And let me tell you why. And I want you to expand on that. In our community, I feel I used to speak about this a lot in my earlier videos, trying to encourage people to travel and come to Tijuana, come different places. I feel like, the African-American community don't understand their value outside of US.
Mm-hmm.
Don't understand that hip hop is a big influence around the world. People who look like you are interesting to other people. Is there anything you could speak on that?
Well, yeah, I mean, majority of the time, because I'm 6 feet, 250, I work out a lot. So you can't really tell right now because I'm sitting down. Yeah. When I go out, I draw attention because they think I'm a football player.
Oh,
so that alone, people just want to like know who I am or what I'm doing. But I've always been a huge advocate and teaching guys like, hey, you could do the same thing that I'm doing. Because guys will say, hey, man, you always in this country, that country, whatever. But I'm like, dude, you could do the same thing. Just get your passport and do your research, understand where you're going, and just travel. I think a lot of us, we try to make it, more difficult than what it is when it's not. You just book a trip, make sure you stay in a secure building or a secure place, and just watch your back, watch your 6, and just go out and experience the world, man, and open yourself. Like, don't go there mean mugging. Don't go there being closed-minded.
Keep all that US stuff over there.
Yeah. You just got to go out there and just be yourself, man. Smile more, wear different clothes. Like now, because I'm traveling a lot, I'm wearing a lot more brighter colors now. And I'm wearing more clothes that kind of situate my body type, because here in the US, we dress differently. But when you start going to Europe, to Africa, even in South America, people in those areas dress differently.
Yes.
Now, I'm all about wearing clothes that kind of accentuate my body type.
Yep. And, your color, your skin tone.
My skin tone, like I'm dark skinned, so wearing brighter colors, pastel colors looks good on me. Yes. And I always get crazy attention for that.
I'm from the island, so if you guys know anybody from the island, they all wear bright yellows. They always like
see that Haitian flag above my head, man. I'm a Zoe, man.
I've been Haitian for life, bro. I've been Haitian for years. I Haitian, so I got fit.
Never living.
Hey.
Yeah, man. So like little stuff like that. I tell guys, man, just apply yourself, man. There's a narrative where you could just, people telling you just go to this certain country, they're gonna love you and fall on their feet. That's not true. You got to go there and put in work, man. Like if you're fat, go to the gym. If you're making $10 an hour, take 3 months, study, get some type of certification so you could make $60,000-$70,000 a year. You got to put in work. Nothing's going to come easy. Right. And if you're trying to travel for the whole entire year or become a digital nomad where you can work from home and still make 6 figures, you got to put in the work.
So you teach people how to be a digital. This is my first time actually hearing digital nomad. I don't know, Sean C. QB Passport. Have you guys heard this term before?
Yeah.
You have. Okay. QB?
Yes, I have.
Okay. I know after the corona, this became a huge thing when people realized, hey, we don't need brick and mortar. And people like, yo, I like being able to just work on the computer, go to Starbucks, do my thing. For years, we've seen people do this. You always see a dude at the Starbucks forever, like, yo, bro, get your.
What is he doing on that computer?
What are you doing? But you didn't realize, let me ask you, blackmantravel.com is in the building. If you guys are new to him like I am, I'm actually going to go and make sure I subscribe. Let me ask you, I just hit 10,000 subscribers. We're slowly building, and I'm telling the people watching and the people who are going to rewatch this broadcast that it's all about the journey, right? Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about your YouTube journey, why you decided to start? Like, how did you get into it?
Yeah, to be honest, someone kind of twisted my arm to do it because I've been traveling for quite a while, and I've had multiple Facebook groups, and I used to always show a lot of my receipts, and like dudes like, yo, why don't you just create a YouTube channel? But I'm like, that's not, I really don't have time for it. Mm-hmm. So last year I decided to start it. And again, I didn't take it seriously. I was just like, you know what? Even now I'm in a verge of taking it serious, but it's just something that I do as a hobby. It's just like, hey, let me learn. I'm still learning as I go. Trying to figure out what topic actually sticks. Yeah. Like QB, I like to show a lot of my travel receipts. But my travel receipts don't do well. So it's like, I'm trying to figure out what's working, what's not. So to be honest, I'm still learning. I'm only at 1,700 subscribers, I believe.
Okay. But, you hit that 1,000. That 1,000 is tough. Sean was saying that earlier.
Yeah. A lot of people don't get up on it.
But the thing is, what works really well for me is TikTok.
Okay.
TikTok, I'm actually doing a lot better in Instagram because people like to see pictures on Instagram. And TikTok, those quick 15, 30-second reels, that works really well. YouTube, I'm still trying to figure out what works for me, either be short form content or long form content. I just had a stream just an hour before you started, where I talked about a vacation. I'm not sure if you guys ever heard the term vacation before.
You say Bay, like B-A-E?
Yeah, vacation.
Yeah. Definitely heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah, I've done several of those where I met women overseas and they meet me in another country and we took a trip together. So I talked about the benefits of doing that, but also
bringing the sand with you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not against it. It's just like for me, like I was telling people, there's a time for place for me to go out and kick it with the fellas. There's a time and place for me to just be by myself, but also there's a time and place for me to be with a shorty. So I never been. Go ahead.
No, I'm about to say real quick while I have this thought in my head, like you're just a little bit older than me, but I'm just saying at this age, man, when you're in your 40s, man, like a vacation ain't bad if you can stand the person you with. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like it's because it's not that we don't have a problem with meeting new women out or talking to them, but at the same time, you kind of slow down a little bit. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how to explain that. It's you slow down a little bit, and you'd rather just have somebody that's bringing you peace, and you ain't got to worry about it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You know, right? You know who they are when they're with you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. QB got his nice woman. She seems very sweet, very loving to him. Hey, I want to be with her. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't want to deal with all the headaches out here trying to figure stuff out. Right. I know the quantity I get with the woman that's with me.
Yeah.
Right. Vacation.
and I talked about that. It's like for me this year, I'm taking my girl to Belize. So that's our vacation. That's our trip.
Belize. Yeah. Belize. Shout out to Belize. I got a godson in Belize.
But me and the fellas are going to Portugal. We're about to turn up bottles, models, type of shit. Like we're gonna go out and just ball the fuck out in Portugal. Then there's a solo trip where I'm going to Uganda, Rwanda, Kenya, Tanzania. That's my solo trip. So again, so it really depends. Like for me, I try to get it in all aspects, but it all boils down to your maturity level. Are you ready for that type of traveling? I mean, some guys are not. Some guys are better off just going to the Sosua or the Cartagena or some of these other places. But For me, I've been there, done that, man. I'm 40 plus countries.
Right.
So for me, I'm not pressed with DR. I'm not pressed for Colombia. I'm not pressed for Brazil. It's like I've done all those things before social media. And that's the thing. Like I was able to experience those countries in its rawest form because there was no cameras around.
Facts.
There's some things like to this day, I look at some of my pictures, I'm like, wow, we pulled that off. But now with social media, everybody's doing, YouTubing and video, all cameras out. You got to be careful.
No, I was agreeing. You cameras everywhere.
Yeah. So, and that's it, man. Last year I went to Mexico, went to Tulum and Playa del Carmen. Had a great time, 3 days. I didn't hook up with anybody. It was just a trip for me to go and experience, create some great content out of there. And I came back home.
Facts. Shout out to Black Butterfly Expat. We was just talking about you earlier. You know what I mean? She's over there in Mexico. She's giving you the Mexico experience from a female perspective. Shout out to Black Butterfly Expat. If you guys haven't already, make sure you check out her channel. She's too lit. Okay. We was just talking about you. She says, oh my God, drop it in to say congratulations. Beautiful Black woman getting the perspective of Tijuana, the whole Mexico from a female perspective. That is something that's totally different, right? So shout out to her. She's doing her thing right now. Right now, we're celebrating over 10,000 subscribers. We're grinding. We're moving. We're talking about the experience. We're talking about the pitfalls. We're talking about the good and bad. Like we talk about, it's about the journey. We got blackmantravels.com in the building. We got QB Passport flexing in the building. Sean C. TSG Uncut in the building. Black Man Travels, I want to tell you this, man. Listen, when you first start doing it, you just got to keep going because what happens is you don't know what's hidden. You don't know what it's like. How do I explain it? It's like what do they call that thing when it's coming down the hill? It's like a snowball effect. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. You got to keep going before you know it. People get on my channel and tell me, yo, Jacques, I remember when you were here. I was like, you remember? There's only 3 people in that live. You must have been the one of the 3. Yeah. But you don't know who's watching, who you're influencing. I always say this. This is kind of crazy. I say you got 3 people looking up to you at all times. You got people looking up to you. That's maybe your little brother, the younger generation, right? And the different moves that you do is going to encourage and tailor the moves that they make. You got people looking at you. You got people looking up to you. You got people looking at you. That's me. That's Sean. That's QB. That's your the people on your age, right? Or the people that's like your people around you, right? And they're looking at you, and the things that you do is motivating them. And you got people looking down at you, not down on you, but down at you. That's your mom, your dad, older generation. And the things that you're doing is motivating them, and you never know who you're motivating. So QB was telling me that he has different videos that he's gonna do them. He's gonna drop these videos because that's what he does. What's gonna happen is later on, he's gonna hit 10,000, he's gonna hit 100,000. They're gonna be like, yo, QB, I remember when you did. You're gonna be like, what? You was there?
Yeah.
So it's super important that you know that even at 2,000 subscribers, you're motivating people to move certain ways. And sometimes, you know how it goes, man. People don't always acknowledge the good. It's easier to acknowledge the bad. You get to a certain level and people acknowledge you, and you're like, wow, I didn't even know. But you're motivating people right now, Black Man Travels, that you're not going to know about till later. So don't look at the numbers. Don't look at the comments.
Trust me. For me, I have, I'm a marketer by trade. So I do presentations. I don't care if I have one person on my live. I'm going to give him my all or her my all. Right. So I'm very energetic when I present. So if it's one person or if it's a 50 person, I'm just going to go ahead and give it my all. I'm not looking at the comments. I'm not even looking at the views sometimes. Sometimes I'll do a live, shut it off, and turn the computer off and go to bed. It's like
that's hard. You better than me. That's hard.
Because you know what? It can be discouraging sometimes. Sometimes, especially like what QB saying, like, you took this beautiful trip, you done all the editing, and you only get 10 views. It could be somewhat discouraging. And it's like, for me, I'm just going to continue to produce as much content as possible. And now I figured, you know what? I'm going to take a different approach. I'm going to start doing videos, like 8-minute videos, where I could pump one out a day. And those videos, I'm going to use stock images where I could tell my story, because I talk about a lot of topics about, how not to get drugged, how to become a better digital nomad, the health and wellness, black men health. We tend to die from heart attacks at the age of 40. So I figure, what can I do to digest all that content within 8 minutes? Create, a daily video drop. Okay, this is going to be, maybe on a Sunday, I may have to spend 2 or 3 hours just producing as many videos as possible. Then each day of the week, all I need to do is just press live, like drop them each day and just go from there. But I do got some big trips lined up for this year. Like I said, Belize, Portugal, and of course, East Africa. I got my drone ready. I got my GoPro ready. So I'm going to still produce content. That's what I love. Then, if people watch it, people watch it. People don't, oh, well.
You said something, man, and it reminded me of one of the lives I had, right? Like, because I've been doing live streams now probably almost 2 years. And I remember when I did one a week for over a year straight. Then I started breaking it up after that, but I did a live stream a week for a year straight. But one day I was looking at the little number in the corner, and it went from like 2 or 1 to like 0.
Yeah.
And it stayed 0 for a while. And then I kind of, my face dropped on camera, right? Because I felt that sting of not having anybody watching. And then one of my friends, my online friends, popped up and said, even though it still said 0, they said, "Keep going, Sean. I'm watching."
Wow.
And from that point on, when I do a live stream, I talk to the camera with, 1 person or 0 people, the same way I do as if I have 100 in there.
Yeah, I agree.
So you guys know, maybe you guys don't know. I'm a musician. I do music. I go out and I perform, and I'm not a huge artist. There's times you go out, you perform, and everyone's looking like, "Who the hell? Get off the stage, bro. When's the main act coming?"
Right.
You got to perform like you're Diddy. Like everyone's rocking. You got to have that energy. You force them to kind of rock with you. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So that's a real thing that you guys just said right there. DeMarcus says, "Fam, checking out. Have to get back to work. I'll be checking out you guys' content soon. Thanks again for the info tonight. Absolutely.
Thanks, DeMarcus, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
So
no
listen,
doubt.
before we go, I'm gonna end this, but Sean C, let me know. Black Man Travels kind of told us some of the things he got going on next. And you say you got that drone. I got that drone too, and I still haven't learned how to use it.
Which one is that one? That's the Mini 3?
This is the DJI. This is the DJI joint.
Yeah, which one? The Mini 2, the Mini 3? Like, that's what I got.
I could take it to the next level. Can you imagine if I was doing drone Tijuana, Viva,
Oh, you'd be lit, bro.
Get all the shaking from the air, bro.
I'm slacking. But Sean, what can we expect from your channel next? What are you, hold on, Black Butterfly, I love that. 1 to 100 watching. I'm performing at my best. This is me. That's what's up.
Yep, that's the way you do it.
Black Butterfly, she killing it right now. I'm telling you. And Black Butterfly expat, like I said, she's a black female doing what we doing.
I just subbed to her channel, so yeah.
And I gotta I'm gonna make sure tonight I sub to Black Man Travels. I'm already subbed to Sean C and QB. Those are my mans. Sean C and QB. Let's start with Sean C. Let us know what's next for your channel. What do you guys got coming up next?
So as far as content, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. My 4-prong attack, I feel, is best for my channel at this moment. I do spend my time. QB said something earlier and it resonated with me. He said something about getting stuck on YouTube for so long or getting stuck on TikTok or whatever. I actually changed my mindset about being online now. So if I'm online, I'm watching and consuming content. I'm also looking for content at the same time. So that way I'm maximizing my time being stuck on social media. I'm always looking for new content, always pulling new videos. Right. So as far as my content, I'm gonna keep it the same. The thing that I'm going to be working on here is I've already got my merch store that you can see. I took time to build that out a little bit. I still got more designs to work on. The other thing is I think I'm going to start, and I got to do my research, but I'm going to start a Patreon because I want to be able to talk about my topics a little bit more raw, a little bit more uncut, right? Yes. And so for the people that really rock with me, I will promise that $5, $10 a month, whatever it is going to be worth it. Because I'm also going to be dropping original content from out here in Vegas.
Yes.
Now that
Nice.
I'm starting to build up my contacts back out here in Vegas. It's a long haul. You got to go out. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I got to get dressed and leave here soon to go to another little thing, right?
Mhm.
But I'm gonna do exclusive Vegas content. We're gonna talk about the stuff raw and uncut. So that's what the Patreon's gonna be about, right? I get invited to parties all the time. I'm gonna broadcast it all, right? For my Patreons. And one last thing, some of the stuff that we talked about, we haven't even scratched the surface, gents, on if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel. And if you are, I'm going to be selling access to a digital course that I'm going to create with all the tips and tricks I learned to get me from 387 subscribers, or say 1,000 subscribers, to 7,500 in a year.
Nice.
So everything I learned, and I could still be using those tips on myself right now, but there's the other aspects, and I'm going to talk about that when I sell access to the course too, as a bonus, the dark side of YouTube. And that's the part where, you can, everybody wants to grow quickly. You should pray to grow slowly. If I told you you're going to grow, but it's going to take this amount of time, how many people would stick around if they knew it's going to take 2-3 years? But the dark side is you got to go through those emotional ups and downs of YouTube, that feeling that you want to quit, that feeling that you want to give up, the days that you look at that 0 people on a live stream and you're like, why am I doing this? Like, I am going to talk about it all when I compile this access to the video course that I'm doing. So that's me. Sorry, I went a little long on that, y'all. But
no problem.
No,
and just so you know, Black Man Travels, I just subscribed to your channel as well, just now. So
thanks,
see
man.
you. We lit. Digital nomad, health, relationship, business. We lit. QB Passport, what's next? Where are you going?
Yeah, so for me, definitely travel vlogs are still coming in. Still going to break down live streams regarding dating coaches and infields. That's not going to stop. That's going to be ongoing. And then more nightlife vlogs. I will be in Ecuador next month, and that's just going to be pure kind of a bachelor mission. I did a live stream talking about the Ecuador nightlife, so now I'm going to go to a couple of lounges out there, maybe hit up a few other clubs. There are still women that I still talk to, so maybe get a date vlog in there as well. So that's what's coming up on my channel.
Absolutely. Black Man Travel, one more time. What else is coming up on your channel? Where are you going next?
Yeah, well, right now, because I am a blogger, I do a lot of writing blogs. So if you go to my website, blackmantravels.com, you see a lot of my blogs on interesting articles. And also, too, I'm in the process of creating 4 ebooks, one on Colombia, Brazil, Thailand, and Dominican Republic. So I'm basically giving you guys my tricks and tips on how to maneuver those countries. They're gonna be strictly free. Just go to my website, download the ebooks.
Nice.
And like I said, I got some trips lined up for this year. And again, continue to create content. At least go live twice a week if possible, and just keep on pushing, man. I know people find value in my content. It's just going to take some time.
All right. For everyone that's 15 minutes to go. Okay. For everyone that's watching, and for the people who are going to rebroadcast, can you guys go ahead and put your links into the channel, please? Into the comment section for everybody. I want to thank Sean C, TSG Uncut. I want to thank QB Passport Flexing. I want to thank www.blackmantravels.com. Thank you guys for being a part of this live. I want to salute you guys. I'm going to do my little exit right now. I want to thank you guys for bringing so much great things to this live, so much great information. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this live. Please put your stuff down in the comment section right now so everyone can subscribe. Guys, listen, thank you so much for over 10,000 subscribers. Thank you for rocking with me. I want to shout out to anyone who's building something from scratch. I want to tell you, please do not stop. Why? Because you're going to make it. We're going to make it. Now, I'm not sure where, but wherever you're headed, you're going to get there because we're young and grown. Now, what is young and grown? Being young and grown is being young but having a grown mindset. always grinding towards the future, always working hard, also being grown, being young at heart. You know what I mean? Not letting the trials and tribulations of your life make you bitter. You know what I'm saying? We all got that uncle, that cousin, that older person who just, he's so full of life, so loving and just young and grown. So that's what we're rocking. That's what we headed towards. That's what we about. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Thank you guys for, I'm going off a couple of drinks, so I'm talking slow. But thank you guys for supporting the channel. Thank you guys. Sean C says, I'm proud of you, bro. Thank you guys for everything you guys have been doing. And I just want you guys to know, hold on, let me put this on real quick. Thank you guys for supporting the chat. Thank you guys for supporting everything we've been doing. Thank you guys for supporting the merch. Y'all been supporting the merch. We've been going crazy on the merch, selling merch. Thank you guys. I want y'all to know that you're going to make it. Whatever it is that you're building, don't stop. You know what I mean? Don't stop. You're going to make it. You got to believe in yourself, continue to grow, continue to grind, continue to get better, and continue to focus in on what it is exactly that you want to do. And just do what you got to do to make it. I love you. I appreciate you. Over 10,000 subscribers. We are now on the road to 100,000. Before we was on the road to monetization. We were trying to get monetized. We were trying to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Oh my God, we got that. On the road to 10,000 subscribers. We got 10,000. Now we're on the road to 100,000. So I'm gonna see you guys at the top. I love you. Thank you guys for being so supportive of my dreams. Thank you guys for being so supportive of my goals. Thank you guys for watching me fail. Thank you for watching me fail. Thank you for watching me succeed. Thank you for watching the trials and tribulations. Thank you for being a part of my channel. I really, really, really appreciate you guys. I really, really, really thank you guys for being a part of this. Make sure you subscribe to QB, subscribe to Sean C, subscribe to Black Man Travels, and I'm gonna see you guys at the top. I love you, man. Subscribe to Black Butterfly Expat. Subscribe to Philly Dom. Get a video like if you haven't already, man. Right now, I'm going off that margarita. Kirkland. Shout out to Costco. We lit. So I love y'all, man. I can't thank you guys enough. Over 10,000 people found they found value in this content, and I'm proud. I'm super proud. And Black Butterfly, I'm telling you, girl, keep doing it. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing because no one else is doing it. You're a female, Black female out there in Tijuana. Some people are thinking it's crazy. You can get killed. All this stuff's going on. Black Butterfly, every day you out there. A female perspective from Tijuana, Mexico. Guys, go subscribe to the channel. Go on YouTube and type Black Butterfly Expat. Shout out to Black Butterfly Expat. Shout out to Philly Dom. Shout out to QB, Sean C. You know what I'm saying? Black Man Travels. I love y'all. You're going to make it. I'm not sure where, but wherever you're headed, you're going to get there because we young, grown. And we don't need no approval. Jacques Wilkins, we out. Love y'all, man. Thank y'all so much. 10,000 plus subscribers, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. We lit. Aye. Shout out to Zona Norte. Shorty so bad, she going to make you catch a court case.